Okay, Streamline has lost access to your Facebook account. The truth. Don't worry, we got you covered.
We're live.
Hello, hello, everyone. This is DJ April Showers, and I'm going to share a video. And Lady of Leisure is just going to talk about a few things that's going on. Talk about some of those links I sent you until we come back and talk about accountability.
Hey, Star. Hello. Should I tell anybody? I didn't even look at the links that she sent me. I did not even look at the links that she sent me, guys. I don't know what they're about. But no, I wanted to come on today. Nothing, there's no news that I know about. I haven't checked Pacer today. Um, it's been a busy day today. But I wanted to come on and we were talking about accountability. April is always saying that we need to hold people accountable for their wrongness. And I agree with that so much. And people think that I don't think I'm ever wrong. That's so funny to me because I do know that I'm wrong sometimes, and I don't have a problem with saying that I'm wrong, admitting that I'm wrong, apologizing when I'm wrong. So we were going to talk about accountability and being wrong and all of that. And I wanted to wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I've got stuff popping in, child. Oh, it's crazy.
My co-host, Miss
I'm
Lady
sorry.
of
Yeah, I'm
Leisure.
sorry.
See, did you get the link
I did it.
before
Where
we
did you send it? Where did you send it to?
um and hold on, let me send it to the other destination before you start on accountability. Hold on.
Okay, great.
Talk about Bill Cosby or Felicia. The
I don't want to
backlash.
talk neither one of them. I want to talk about neither one of them. Really, truly, I don't.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold
I'm
on, I'll
so
be right
over
back.
both of them. I'm over both of them. I really am. But yeah, Bill say he's probably gonna sue people now. I ain't mad at him, Bill. Get your money. Get your money. They weren't supposed to arrest you. Sue their ass. I ain't mad. I'm just waiting for them to OJ his ass though, because I do believe
You got
that
it
they
right.
are going to OJ him. Yes, I do.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't. Can you send it to my messages because I can't.
Okay. I sent it to
You sent it to
your
Messenger.
message and messenger.
I don't have it in my messages,
Okay.
but I'll check.
Hold
I'll
on.
check
Let me
again.
come
I'll
right
check
back. I'll
again.
be right back, y'all. Keep talking, Lady Elisa.
Okay, I have it. I have it. I have it.
Okay. Hold on.
No, darling, I have it. I have it. Why can't I share it? This is crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
Wait.
everybody. Okay, we got a few people. We are going to show. Did I show our video? Hold on. We're gonna give a few more people a moment to get in here. And we're gonna just
get you right now. It's time me the bomb. Heart don't speak so God. Splash on my plate. Wanna get you down, job.
Okay. I don't want to do
Okay,
that.
okay. Everyone, how is everyone doing this beautiful Wednesday? And me and Lady of Leisure, we just, are you here?
I'm
I'm
here.
here.
Do
Do
you
you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Okay, I think
Okay,
I'm going to need to leave and come back because I have this echo because I think I'm in here twice.
okay, okay, okay. All right, hold on, everybody.
April?
Yes, because see, I'm muting my mic because of the kids.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah,
Can
that's better.
everybody hear us?
Yes, we're loud and clear.
Hold on, let me go on another. Okay, I
Hey,
can hear you, Lady of
Valencia.
Leisure.
I'm saying hello to everybody in the chat. April, do you hear echo when I speak? I'm hearing an echo.
Hold on.
Hey, Mom Life. Hey, Too
Strong.
Strong. I'm glad you guys came. I was trying to wait for a few more people.
Okay, does everybody hear both of us? Can you say yes or no if you can hear both of us? There is no echo. Okay,
Okay, great. That's
okay,
me then. It's my end. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get this party
okay,
started.
okay. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful Wednesday. And I just wanted to say, um, I can take constructive criticism. And it's so funny. Both Lady Leisure and I both had a humbling experience about the same time. Well, sometimes I have my family that's listening to the show, and I had an elder of mine to call me and check me because unfortunately they listened to a show when I was talking about a man and what I thought about him and was saying that he was nothing and what he shouldn't have did to somebody, he should have called him first. Well, then I was checked by my elder saying, well, you
Them
know what?
elders will check you.
You know what? And the show that my elder was checking me about, and don't ask me how he went to this show and then he went to another show, but he knows some of the problems I've gone through.
Hey,
But don't
Tarsha.
ask me how he clicked on this show when I was cursing out um, Angelo and was telling him I didn't have respect for him and that he wasn't a king. And my elder told me that they was disappointed in me and how can I be on YouTube talking about them doing this to somebody, and if I call myself a queen, then I should have reached out to him before doing a show about him. And basically, my elder told me I was just as hypocritical as I was talking, and he basically checked me. And I do take constructive criticism. This video is in no shape, form, or fashion saying that, oh, I'm in love with him or I'm behind him. I got checked about me being a hypocrite, um and talking
Why am
about
I
some other people.
backstage?
And I was checked by an elder. So I'm gonna say that before I talk about any more other people, um, if they haven't done anything to me personally, I am not going to get on YouTube and bash them because I was checked by my elder. And it's not saying what I was discussing. They were checking me about me,
Right.
saying how can I say how I feel about them, and they should have checked somebody, and then I get on YouTube and bash them if I felt that way. Again, the beautiful queen that you are, my beautiful niece, you should have found a way to call them before you did that. And that's all I am going to say. I can take constructive criticism from my elders, and unless you've done something to me personally, um, I will not bash you. And I'm sorry. Oh my, I'm sorry, Mister. Oh
She
God.
act like that.
Okay,
She
wait a
act
minute.
like
And
that hurt.
I haven't even um had a fireball yet. I'm sorry. Um, I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Clary.
Wait a minute. Somebody give me a goddamn drink. I'm sorry, Mr. Angelo Cleary, for disrespecting you the way I did. I should have called you if I'm saying that I am a queen, and I was just as hypocritical, and it has nothing to do with the feud that's going on or anything. I don't know about that. I do not care about that. I was checked on my behavior and the way I was raised. When I am checked by my elders, I listen to them, and I was told the right thing to do, being that I am a queen and I should not. And again, because my elder does know me and he knows him too. And and then I'm gonna be done. If they haven't did anything to me personally or said anything, to keep my mouth shut. But I can go at them if they done something to me personally.
You can go at
That's
them.
it. That's all. And Lady Alicia, you have the mic.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Because it's saying that I'm backstage. April, do you hear me? Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Okay. I didn't have an elder check me. And it is very funny because it's happened, like she said, basically around the same time. Everybody heard me talk about Angelo. I went in on Angelo on this show, and I was wrong for that. So I felt like since I went in on Angelo on this show, I should apologize to Angelo on this show. Because, April always talks about holding people accountable for their wrongness. And, I was saying to her, that applies to us too. It's not just for everybody else. That applies to us too. Everybody talked about the way I talked about Angelo. And I hope that everybody talks about the apology that I give Angelo today. I really do. Because, when you bash people, it gets around. When you spread rumors, it gets around. When you tell lies, it gets around. Nobody ever spreads the truth the way they do the lie. So I personally apologize to Angelo, and I've said this before, and I say it again. Angelo has always been gracious to me. He really has been, and he doesn't have to be, because I could have called him and said, "Hey, I want to apologize," and he could have said, "F you." You know, he's never done that. But I just felt that I needed to apologize to him on the platform that I went in on. And I had this stream through uh, the Truth Radio and YouTube, because that's where we were when I bashed him. So I want the same people to hear this apology. And I want to thank Angelo for accepting my apology again, because, you know, I've been wrong before with Angelo. And again, he was gracious. He's always been gracious. Um, it was not my business. I shouldn't have been in it. You know, I'm working off of, how can I say it, emotions, misdirected information. And I went in, and I was wrong for that.
Well,
Yes, Lady of
we don't,
Leisure was wrong.
we're not gonna get into that part because, you know,
We're not going
it's
to get into
nothing
me
like,
being wrong. I'm just saying I was wrong for saying the things that I said about Angelo. I apologize.
yeah, and
I want
yeah,
everybody to spread the apology the same way you spread the rumors. And I want to thank Angelo for accepting my apology.
yeah, and see, like I said, I was checked, you know, and the minute I was checked, and God works in mysterious ways, because it's
Hmm.
like, are you kidding me? Because he had another experience, and like I say, I'm still supporting both of my friends that are that are um
In jail.
yeah, in jail. I still support them. Okay, and we're gonna leave it as that. And we are grown women, and like I say, when I get checked, and I was checked, and so, we grown women. And then Miss Margaret, I'm sorry if I might have got a little harsh. Miss Irish for soul, um, the hell yesterday, and so I'm just sorry. Um, you know, and that's all I can say. I love y'all, and it was very hard for me to come on here and do this. You know,
Hey,
it
wifey.
was. Well, no, it wasn't. Um,
It
it
was.
was. Yes, it was. I ain't gonna tell
Tell the
no
truth,
damn
shame the
lie.
devil. It wasn't hard for me. Um,
And
I'm not perfect.
again, like I say, we don't know what's going on. We don't care. I was checked by my elder about calling somebody out of their name and telling them what I thought about them, and telling them that they wasn't a king, and then I called myself a queen, and I'm lashing out at another king about not communicating, and I was a hypocrite because I should have found a way to reach out to them before I got on YouTube. And Lady of Leisure, she had a different encounter, and so we both
Yeah, I had to check
apologized.
myself because like I said, Angelo's never been anything but gracious to me. Um, you know, he hasn't. I've apologized to
Yeah,
Angelo
but
before,
yeah,
but this will be my last one because I'm not gonna do that shit again. You know?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And
yeah,
that's just the bottom line.
yeah.
I'm
We were
grown.
wrong. We
I
got
stand
checked.
in whatever it
I
is.
got checked, and
You got checked.
in this story, we're not taking sides. This has nothing to do with anything or anybody, but I will say it's wrong to keep harassing somebody that um might be that's in
Thank
the
you,
indictment.
Alchemy. Hey, Alchemy.
Yeah.
Mom life.
And so we love you all, and we hope that you love us. We are grown women. Um, and if we wrong, we wrong. And
And
yeah,
that's it.
Just be. I'm apologize, Jazz, to you. Now take your ass in the corner.
Just
Yeah,
be.
and
You got to sit in the corner for asking for an apology. No,
yeah,
really,
but
if you're wrong
uh,
and you
um,
grown,
yeah,
you,
but
you
see,
got to be accountable. If you can't hold yourself accountable, I don't know who can.
right,
When you call yourself an adult, and I do, and you try to stand in truth, then that's
Diana,
what you
who you
need to
talking
do.
to?
If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you need to apologize, you need to apologize. And you need to mean it.
Yeah,
So, that's just it. I
yeah,
called Angelo, I apologized to him. He was very gracious. And then I said, you know what? You didn't bash Angelo on the phone. I could have picked up the phone and called Angelo before I bashed him. I didn't do that either.
yeah, yeah.
And I like I said,
And
after I apologized to
right,
him, I thought about it. I said, you bash this man on the show. You need to go on this show and apologize.
yeah. Okay.
Miss,
I'm getting
wait a
ready to
minute. Wait a minute. Oh, Miss Red Apple. Tasha, I can't tell you how bad I was about to pronounce that. Who? She says accountability goes a long way. I think that it does.
it
I
does.
think that it does.
Yeah.
Who's not here? Who you saving
And
the seat
so
for?
that's
Robert?
all
Are you
I
saving the
get
seat for
to.
Robert Just be?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, where's RK at so we can put him in the shoot with Just B?
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Has there been any news today? Oh, you know what? Diva Divine, doesn't she have that lawyer on tonight?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Who got booted out of
Hey, K
Vivo?
Judah.
Robert?
Hey, everybody. K Judah. We were just doing. I got checked on
Hey,
my
K Judah.
behavior. Um. Hey, Jennifer, and we just. Um. Oh.
Hey,
Um.
Chanel.
Yeah. Hey, Candy Cane.
Hey, Jennifer.
We don't know. Like I said, and this is why we're gonna end this show because we're not. We don't know what's going on. We don't care what issues he's got going on
Wait a
with
minute.
other
Wait.
people.
Hold on.
And
Did
so
you read a
I don't
comment
care
or
whose
something?
show he got booted out of. And this is why we're gonna end it. I was
No,
checked on
no.
how
April. Girl, you
what?
jumped the gun. They're talking about Robert Keller got booted out of a show.
Oh,
Nobody's
okay.
talking about Angelo.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be shaking in my boots now. Lord, I've got uh, two elders of mine looking at my damn shows.
Who? What? I didn't understand what you just said. Say that again.
I said, I'm going to be shaking in my boots now, knowing I have two of my elders l- listening and going back listening to my shows, and I don't know which one they might listen to and being checked. So that's why I jumped the gun, and I do apologize for that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord.
No,
Listen, April
Carmen,
is a
I'm
little
not on the
frazzled.
fireball. It's
Let me tell
just,
you, God. Oh,
you
please
know,
don't give her no
the
more
only
fireball.
thing we did to come on here was to apologize to Angelo. We don't care what's going on with other bloggers, what issues we don't want to take it there. We don't want people mentioning their names in the chat because that's how rumors and lies get started. We're gonna end this on a good note. I
Oh, we're ending
apologize. It took
already?
me a few minutes to say his name, and Lady Alicia apologized.
I'm so, excuse me. Just V says she was so confused about why we were ending. Yeah, because first of all, let me explain something to you all. April is a bit frazzled. April got the scare of her life today. Her little niece pulled a prank on her. I thought it was hilarious, but it scared the mess out of her. That was right before we started the
Oh,
show.
y'all can keep going. I'm going to put my mic down. I'll be back. Y'all can keep going, but
You
I
can
just
mute
wanted
your
to
mic.
make that clear because see, that's how stuff gets started, and I don't want that. Please don't mention, you know,
There's two of who? Is there two of me, Just B? Oh, wow. Okay. Just B, is there two of me? Chanel Lewis said Mr. Clary is a good man, 100. I can just say Angela's always been gracious to me. He really has been. I was wrong. I can't apologize enough, but this will be my last apology to Angelo because I will not make that mistake again. K. Judah says Mrs. Lady Leisure is my best friend. That's so cute. I am Queen Newton says what I missed. Well, we were here talking about accountability. I wanted to come on and publicly apologize to Angelo Clary because I bashed him on the show. So I just felt it was right that I come on the show and apologize to him as well. Uniquely May says, "Oh, I'm coming on the panel. Drop the link." Okay. April, can you drop the link? Okay, clearly April is away drinking Fireball. April was started the show talking about bring me my drink. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, her nerves are bad. Her little niece really shook her up today. It was hilarious. I can't tell it because she won't let me, but trust me, guys, it was hilarious. April is not accustomed to children, today's children. I have 11 grandchildren, and they range, and two great grandchildren, and they range from 3 all the way to damn near 30. So I haven't missed any of the generations or any of the things that kids do. April, on the other hand, hasn't had a kid around her since her son, who's in his 40s, I think. Don't quote me, or late 30s. Anyway, kids have changed since then. And April's not accustomed to that change. She literally calls the kids aliens. And she was like, I didn't know this. She heard a cartoon. She heard cursing on a cartoon. That freaked her out. I'm like, April, they've been cursing on cartoons 2 decades. Where have you been? But yeah, she got a little shook up today and it was just hilarious. So April is accustomed to kids, from back in the 70s. Kids are not like they were back in the 70s. And I was telling her that my 10-year-old granddaughter had a friend call me and pretend that she had been kidnapped. Yeah, got me real good too. But I'm used to it now because I guess that's what kids do now when they get bored. When we were kids, we played ding dong ditch. That's where you go ring somebody's doorbell and run away. Yeah, we were kids, we were bored. That's what we did. Now, kids make prank phone calls, prank videos. And April isn't accustomed to that. So her little niece prank called her and scared the crap out of her. It was hilarious. April. April has gone away, guys. I don't, let me see. Is there anybody can any of the mods drop the link to the show? Because I can't get back to the link or I'll get kicked out of the show. So I can't post it from my phone. If any of mods can put the link in, that would be great. Have you guys heard any news? Robert Kelly knew he should not have been in Debo's show. Where is Robert? We wouldn't kick him out over here. I just send him to the corner with his wife to be, Just V. Okay, nobody has the link. Ah, and April is on them cups. And I'm going through the comments, guys. No idea. I need the link. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call April on my other phone and tell her to drop the link because she is thinking about nothing but that fireball. I don't even see how people drink that. I hate cinnamon. And my other phone won't work right now. Is that always how it goes? Oh, wow. I can't even get April's number out of my phone. That is so crazy. I got her. Now I wonder if she can even hear the phone ring. I think she's completely away from the phone, guys, because I'm calling her and I'm getting no answer. I've been calling her. We were supposed to do the show at 1, and her niece had prank called her, and she had scared her so bad that April had turned her phone off. And I'm calling her, and I'm like, okay, we were supposed to be a show at 1. Where is she? Finally, about 3:30, she turns her phone on and tells me what happened, which I thought was hilarious. Of course, she didn't, but it was hilarious. She was scared to answer her phone. That was such a good prank. I will not tell my granddaughter about it though, because she'll be pranking me with it. Okay, guys, I can't get April on the phone. Oh, there it is.
Okay, there's the link.
Okay, great.
There's the link. I was in the living room. Yeah.
Yeah, I was calling your
Okay.
phone. I'm like,
Oh,
she's away
come
from the
on up,
phone.
Unique, with them fish dinners and lap dances.
She
Yeah.
is killing me with these fish dinners and lap dances. Okay, the
Well,
link is
that's what
in the
Unique
chat.
sells. Her and wifey. Yeah. No.
Wait, I'm trying to see who wanted to come on. I cannot remember now. Whoever wants to come on, the link is in the chat. We're waiting.
Yeah, but we didn't want this to get into no drawn out subject about the matter we was discussing earlier.
Listen.
People's yeah.
Yeah. I just want everybody to be respectful.
I dropped the link.
Yeah, the link is dropped. So I want everybody to be respectful of everybody on the panel. Alchemy says we're awesome. Oh, I think I read that twice. I liked it so much.
Okay. There she is.
Oh, I'm in the chat, so I can't even see.
Hey, Miss Unique.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
We're doing well. Thank you. How are you?
We're doing well.
I can't complain. I cannot complain.
How you doing today?
I can't complain. It's all well. It's what I'm in the UK, so it's what 10:15 at night.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
Dana.
it's 10:15 at night. And can I say this? I want to say this before anything else. I just want to thank everyone for subscribing and viewing my videos. I go on all of the platforms. I really do. I go on everyone's platform, and I just
Oh,
respect everyone.
I don't go to any and see.
Let
I'm
her
ready to get
talk.
started. God damn it.
April, let her
Okay,
talk.
finish.
Yes, I do. I do. I go on everyone's platform and I respect their platform. My platform, my channel is so totally different from everyone. It really is. It's so different. But I respect everyone's views and their opinions. And can I say this? I went to Debo's. Can I say that? I think I can. I went on his channel today, and what I tend to do when I go to like Tyson and Debo, when I go to their channels, I tend to view the comments before I say hello. And I noticed Mr. Keller, a lot of his messages was deleted, and I thought, Why is that? Because I've always known him to be a respectful man.
And he's so
He's all,
funny.
he is. He's very funny. He's very respectful. And I noticed he was deleted. And a lot of his messages were deleted. And I thought, okay, well, I don't know what happened because I've only, had just arrived. And I just said hello to everyone, and no one said anything. And I thought, oh, okay. And about 3 minutes went by. April went live, and I said, I'm out. I said, I'm out. Because normally when I go to Debo's channel, I just say hello. And people, they'll say hello, how you doing? And I know a lot of them are in the bushes, and they see the names, and they
Right.
know who sort of, hit below the belt, who's disrespectful, but nobody can say that I am. Everybody have their own views. I don't come for anyone. I don't want anyone coming for me. But
Right.
yes, and I've even been on Tyson's channel. And it's funny because when I go on his channel, I'll say hello, and he'll pause. And I'm like, oh yeah, you saw my hello. It's funny to me. It is. I think all of this is funny. But overall, let me just say this about R. Kelly. I've never really touched on it much on my channel. I've said little bits and pieces, but I haven't said much because my channel is built up on, health and fitness, and I don't want to say anything where my subscribers will say, oh, this is not what I subscribe to. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So let me say this. And I hope I don't rattle any cages. That's not what I'm about.
We don't rattle easy.
Okay, right. But I know there's people in the chat and but okay, let me say this. This is my opinion. In my opinion, there are a lot of charges.
Hmm.
And I don't think that he is guilty of a percentage of those charges.
Okay.
Okay. I do believe that he is guilty of some. Now, we know that when it comes to the system, all it takes is one. All it takes is one for a conviction. That's all it takes is one. And I think there may be one or two charges that he is guilty of. That's just my opinion.
Right.
I love his music. I've always liked his music. I met him years ago when I was a little young tenderoni. I'm in my 50s now. I was in my, early 20s. He was very nice and respectful to me. He really was. But he is a man that had a lot of money, and women, they're beautiful and they're going to do what they do. But I don't think he's 100% guilty of everything. I
Well,
don't.
okay. How can you, okay, I understand what you're saying. You're saying you don't think that he's guilty of all of the charges, but you do feel that he's guilty of some of the charges.
Some, maybe one or two. And like I said, all it takes is one. For an example, if you have, and I'm just speaking hypothetically, if you have 10 women or 10 men, all it takes is one man or one woman for a conviction. Even though you can have 10 charges, all it takes is one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get where you're going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the RICO and all of these other things, he could be. I don't know. I wasn't in his bedroom. I wasn't on the road with him. I don't know. But I truly believe he's guilty of a small percentage of that. Let me reel it back a little bit. The RICO, that, because we always, I mean, we know when it comes to a charge, if they say, you know, it's human trafficking, you know, A, B, C, and D, they're gonna tack on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different charges. We already know that. We know that because they're trying to throw the book at him, and they have been investigating him for years.
Yeah.
Years.
20
years.
years.
Okay, a very, very long time when we didn't even think about it, he was being investigated for. And that's the way it is when it comes to the feds. They're not gonna, you know, just display it and so we're investigating this person or that person. They keep it quiet. That's what the feds do. But I don't think that he's 100% guilty of all of those charges. I don't. Now, it's up to the courts to prove it, and it's up to his lawyers to sort of prove it, but I don't think he's 100%. I don't.
Okay.
And V, she sort of commented, she says, a small percentage. I totally believe that. A small percent.
Just that he's guilty of about 75%, and that's more than enough. What are the other comments?
Like I said, this is my opinion, and like I said, I don't want to rattle.
I'm just reading opinions from the chat.
No. I know. But what I'm saying for me, I don't think he's 75% guilty of all those.
Okay, so what charges do you think he's guilty of?
Oh gosh, let me say this before I answer. Please don't come on my videos and leave me negative comments because what I'm about to say. Okay, I truly believe that.
Hey, rocking with the truth.
Maybe he was liking younger women under the age of 18.
Okay.
Okay, and let me explain. All it takes is one.
Okay.
That's all it takes is one. I don't care if it was 10 years ago. He had to know. I mean, I'm a woman. And if you're under the age of 18, I mean, I mean, the body, the way we think, the way we interpret, the way I mean, you could put on all the makeup. Yes, you can do that, but
you can still see a kid as a kid.
You know, I mean, it's a maturity thing. I mean, the giggle. If I giggle at the age of 16, it's not going to be the same as when I giggle at the age of 18. The giggle is different. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah.
No, you are. I completely get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think he's guilty of everything, guys. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Don't.
Don't be sorry for your opinion. You're entitled to it. Of course,
yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's guilty of 99.9% of it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I was speaking to my family last week because, you know, I'm an American. I've been living in foreign countries for well over like 25 years. And I'm a lawyer. Let me go ahead and say this. But I'm a corporate lawyer. I'm not criminal. So don't ask me criminal questions because I'm not going to be able to answer. It's a totally different ballgame. I'm more on acquisitions and mergers. That's what I do. And I'm also a CPA. I've been a CPA for well over 29 years. I'm 54. So I've been a CPA for a very long time, but I've been a corporate lawyer for about 10 years. Okay. But I'm more on I'm more on the corporate side. But anyway, the point that I'm making is I spoke to my family about a fortnight ago, and they said, "Oh, so what do you think about R. Kelly?" And I said, "Well, I think he's probably about 2 or 3%, guilty." And my
Mm.
family, you would have thought that I was being prosecuted. They were like, "How can you? He's 100% guilty." And I said, "You cannot say that." I said, "You wasn't in the bedrooms. You wasn't on the road with him. You cannot say he's 100% guilty of all those charges." And we went back and forth for at least 2 hours. And they were so they were like, "Oh, I can't believe this and this." And I thought, well, that's just how I feel.
And that's okay,
And that's
because I
right.
think we've all been at that point with a friend or family member throughout this case. Because
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, in the very beginning of this case, before I had any intel, I believed that they got him illegally. I never
Mm.
thought, I have never thought he was not guilty. I
Mm-hmm,
never thought he
mm-hmm,
was innocent. Let me put it that way. I never thought he was innocent. I've always believed he was guilty, but I didn't believe that they apprehended him legally. And that's what I was fighting against.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I found out later, when I got information that they had been investigating him for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to back away from that stance because I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I never thought that he was innocent because I live in Chicago. I was born in Chicago. And if you live in Chicago, especially on the west or the south side, everybody knows R. Kelly liked young girls.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly didn't carry himself like a celebrity when he was in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he carried himself other places, but
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago, you could see R. Kelly anywhere, walk up to him, say what you have to say. You could see him in McDonald's, you know, you would see him at backyard parties. He did backyard parties, you know.
Yes.
He had
Yes.
friends. So it wasn't like he was this, I mean, he was a big celebrity, but he wasn't untouchable. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I never heard him be disrespectful to anyone. You know, whenever I was in a place that he was where he was, you know, um, I never saw that. I
Mm-hmm.
never heard it. I never heard him be disrespectful to a woman. But still, everybody in Chicago knew R. Kelly liked young girls. It was just a known fact.
Yes.
So when you think of all the charges, when you think of all the years that he's been doing this, you have to also think of all the help that he had to have to do these things.
Yes. Yes. Entourage.
More than.
Yes. Can I say this and not to
Go
cut
ahead.
you off? I
Mm-hmm.
see a comment here from Take R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have read the indictments. I really have. I've read them. And I have a Pacer account. I am a lawyer. Okay. And like I said, I don't think he's 100% guilty of all of the charges. I do believe he's guilty on some of the charges. It could be 1%, 2%, 3%. But we know when it comes to the court of law, it's either you're guilty or you're innocent. There's no in between.
Well, it's guilty or not guilty. Not
That's
guilty
right.
doesn't mean you're innocent.
We understand that, but when it comes to the court of law, it's either you're guilty or you're not guilty. There's no in between. So I've read
Exactly.
the documents. I know that what a prosecutor put in a motion, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's 100% true. Just like when it comes to the defense, what the defense says, it doesn't mean that it's 100% true. I can go and kill 15 million people, and I can hire the most creditable litigator in the world, and he would defend me, and I can win that case. But that doesn't mean that I'm 100% innocent.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm kind of addressing this to Take R. Kelly. Okay, guilt is either you're guilty or you're innocent. He has to have his day in court, and the prosecution have to, basically they're gonna have to step up to the plate, just like the defense. R. Kelly can have one good lawyer and he can walk. He can have 15 lawyers and he can walk. It's all about what they can prove in the courts and what the jury, whether they come back, whether it's guilty or innocent. And if they come back and say that he's innocent, we'll have this conversation again, and we'll all say, oh, I think he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. And I say, oh, I think he's innocent, he's innocent.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. I get what you're saying. But it's guilty and not guilty. It's not guilty and innocent.
Yeah,
not guilty doesn't mean innocent. It simply means that they didn't prove the case. Doesn't mean you didn't do it.
That's right. It's all about what you can. It's all about what you can prove.
And I tell people that all the time, and they hate to hear it, but that's the fact. It is all about what you can prove. It doesn't matter if it's true. People always want to run to court and talk about what happened and what didn't happen. Doesn't matter. Can you prove it? Because if you can't prove that it happened, then it didn't happen. It doesn't matter if it's true if you can't prove it.
That's right. And you can have the best litigator in the world. It's all about what you can prove.
Exactly.
And if they and I don't like to use this term, but he can walk away and they say, you know what, he's 100% innocent, and we'll have this conversation, and everybody be in an uproar saying that he's guilty. It's all about what they can prove. But overall, it's all about within his heart. He know what he has done. We don't know. I don't know because I wasn't there. I wasn't in that man's bedroom. I met Drea several years ago. She was a lovely person. I met
Drea?
Yes, I met her. Yes, I did. She was lovely. But she was lovely to me. She was a very nice person. I met Ezreal. That was years ago. They were very, very, they was nice. They were very nice to me. But I don't know what goes on in their bedrooms. I don't know them from a can of paint. They don't know me.
The only reason that we kind of know what goes on in his bedroom
is
because
know.
It's been children laying in his bed taking pictures. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Nope. No. What I mean by that, it is what it is.
Right. So, why is there a 14-year-old in your bed with your dog taking pictures, waiting for you?
Okay, let me do this. I'm going to challenge you. How do we know that was his bedroom?
We know it.
How? Were you there?
We know it because
How?
there's been pictures of his bedroom. There's pictures of his home.
Okay, but there's they have like screenshots and
No, no,
fake.
no.
You could do it. How do we know that? No, I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not saying you're right. I'm just kind of flipping a coin because I want to rattle the cages a little bit. I need some subscribers. I need some more subscribers. I'm not coming at you,
No, no, no.
in a negative
And
way.
listen, understand this. I'm not timid.
Yeah, yeah. We're
Okay,
having,
I'm not timid at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
But we know it's his bedroom
Mm-hmm.
because it's been stated by him or his attorneys. In the last case, it's his
Mm-hmm.
bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So we know it's his bedroom. We know from the photos that the police took, it's his bedroom.
Yeah.
Here's a child laying in his bedroom.
Again,
Had described
hey, I'm
everything
back.
in his
Again,
bedroom.
Okay.
why are we talking about the tapes? We ain't seen the tape.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about tape. Go back to your
Oh, okay, is
fireball.
that old? Oh, but I
Okay.
do want to
Okay. Let
say
me
this.
say this.
As far
Let
as
me
I'm
say this.
concerned,
Hold
it
on.
could be
Hold on, Miss
Scooby
April.
Dooby Doo.
Hold on, Miss April. Let me say this. Okay. Like I said, I think he's guilty of some things, and I think he's innocent of some things. But did we see him like messing around with the young lady?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you see? Oh, you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Millions of us.
okay,
Millions of us saw it. You got a
okay.
whole damn videotape.
Oh, see, I haven't seen any tapes. I've been reading a lot of
Are
transcripts, and
you serious?
no, I haven't. No, I'm gonna be on. Yes, I'm in my 50s, but I remember
I'm in my
years
60s.
ago. Okay, I remember years ago when the videotape came out
Mm-hmm.
when they said he urinated on a girl, and that was his
Mm-hmm.
first case. But you
Mm-hmm.
know what? I'd never did.
She's in
That's
this
when it was
case.
VHS. I know that. I
Yeah,
know.
she's
I
in
know
this
she's his
case.
key. I know she's his key with. She's on the other side. Yeah, I know. I know. But I didn't see the video.
Oh, I saw the video,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay, I didn't see it, and I remember back
And
then
I
because that was
saw
back in
a
the
few
90s.
copies of it. Horrible.
Yeah, because it's strange because I remember people saying that, oh, it was him, and then I would hear other people say, oh no, that wasn't him,
And I'll tell you
this and that and
why.
the other.
Because I
Uh-huh.
saw 3 tapes.
Okay.
Okay. By the time those tapes were, recorded and re-recorded and re-recorded, you understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people got really bad copies where you couldn't tell if it was him.
Okay. Okay.
Some people got really good copies where there was no question it was him.
Okay. Okay.
And then there is one where he is adjusting the camera,
Oh.
dead in the camera. So there is
Mm.
no mistaking. It's him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that goes back to what I said earlier. All it takes is one.
Yeah.
All it takes is one for a
Yeah.
conviction.
And she'll be the one.
Oh, okay. And I think she's the star of the show.
She will be the one.
Years later, because this was back in the 90s. I think it was what 90.
2001.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was
Okay, it was in the
2001.
2000s. Okay, I know it was a long time ago. That's when it was
Yeah.
VHS. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I remember that. I remember, and everyone was actually just, oh, I want a copy of that VHS, and I thought, why would somebody want to see?
I
Because
think people just really wanted to see if it were him. I don't
okay,
think they wanted to see the actual acts going on. They just
uh-huh,
wanted to see if it were him.
okay, okay. Yeah, and they probably was fascinated too. Because let me tell you something. When I was in uni, it was R. Kelly, it was LL Cool J, all of them. They were in a concert, and when I tell you what if I could if I could just show you a video of what I seen that day, it was unbelievable. He was on stage performing. He's an entertainer. I still, as of today, I think he's a very, very handsome man. He whipped his thing out, and them girls, I couldn't believe what I seen. Now, my girlfriend, my Sora, she was, oh, R. Kelly, she was so in love. Because we had VIP tickets, because my cousin was the VP for Budweiser.
Okay.
And we would always get, VIP tickets to all of the concerts because they were back then they call it the Budweiser Superfest.
I remember those festivals.
That lets you know how old I am.
Those festivals.
Okay, so he was the VP of Budweiser, but he would always get me tickets because he was older and he was unique. Here are the tickets. You have a good time. I'm in uni. She left. She went backstage. I don't know what happened. I really don't care. But I know what I seen on stage. And what I seen on stage, I can imagine what happens backstage.
Right.
You understand? But he's a man. And women do what they do. But when it comes to making a choice, you have to make the right choice. I truly believe you have.
When we're saying you, are we talking about him? Or
I'm sorry. No. When I said, I didn't mean to say you. I was just saying you as hypothetically. Gotcha. I was just saying I'm the adult. For an example, I'm 40. And if I go out and I meet a guy and I know he's probably about 21, 22, I'm going to really analyze him. I'm going to analyze him because I want to know, is he really over the age of 21? Because if you're over the age of 21 and I'm 40, oh, well, we both adults. But if you're under the age of 21, I can't do anything with you, period. I don't want to have no conversation with you, none of that. So I'm analyzing, and I feel that that's what probably he should have done. But he's in that spotlight. So maybe he didn't really think that maybe she's not this age. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. But I would think that you have to make that sort of choice.
Right.
Because and let's kind of like let's turn the wheels back a little bit. Things were different then than they are now.
They were.
If R. Kelly was in his 30s now, I think he would make better choices than what he did back then.
I don't think that he would.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because listen, and I'll tell you why. R. Kelly is 54 years old. 20 years ago, he was in his 30s. He's also in a case with a minor. Here we are, 20 years later. He's in a case with several minors.
Yeah.
So he's even older and he's still making the same choices.
Yeah.
I think after no, I can't even say that. Because a lot of people say, after the first trial he got off, he should have let it go. But in my opinion, being able to thwart accountability only gives you more reason to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
If there is no accountability, if you got away with it then, and you got away with it now, and you get away with it later, it just keeps going.
Yeah, it does. And they'll make it, and overall, they're going to make an example. That's what it's all going to boil down to. It's an example. They're going to make an example. of you can't have these, you can't do what you're doing.
Right.
You can't continue to do what you're doing. It's almost, my mother told me this about 2 months ago. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
going. It's That's not the way the
That's what
ball rolls.
insanity is.
Exactly. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame because you know what? I can really sing in the showers, and I wish he would just write me a song. And girl, I could get in that shower and I could sing. And I have everybody in the chat. I have all y'all as my backup dancers, and I'm gonna pay y'all as well. Y'all won't be coming for me 10 years from now saying she didn't pay me. Trust and believe. He's very, very talented. And
Okay,
it's
we
just
do
so
not talk
sad.
about Azriel over here.
She's lovely. Oh my gosh, she is lovely. You know what?
That voice. That
I
voice.
Oh, she's so cute. You know, like I said, I met her, that was several years ago. But when she left and she was on Instagram, I sent her a message because I love her attire. And I said, "Oh, I love your shirt." And I didn't think she would reply back. You know how you just send a comment.
Right, right.
She sent me a message. She says, "Oh, this is Scoot." I said, "Oh," I was shocked. She said, "Oh, this is Scoot. This is my designer, blah, blah, blah." I reached out to them and they've made me several pieces.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, Skoot, Scoot. Oh, they make very unique pieces. Unique pieces. I was really shocked that she would reply back to me. Because people, when she went live, people was making all these, nasty. It's so sad.
It is
You
sad.
know, it
You
really
know,
is.
it
Regardless,
is sad.
it
And it's
is.
kind of disgusting because
Yeah.
a lot of these women that were attacking her were 35 and over. This is a
Mhm.
kid.
Mhm.
She's only 22 now.
Mhm.
So she was barely even 21 then.
Mhm.
Have gone through what she's gone through. And we don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
that's right.
You know, we don't know what that is. But to have gone through what she's gone through and to see, especially women, attack her that way,
Mhm.
it pisses me off.
It's sad. It really is because you don't know. I've like I
It's
said,
sad and
it
it's
is.
maddening
Mhm. Mhm.
because
It really
even
is.
if you don't support her, you don't have to attack her.
That's right. And then for some of the bloggers to say, "Oh, all the women are lying. Why would you go to a concert at the age of 15, 16, 1 or 2 years
Where did
old?"
16-year-old
Uh,
go? I went
uh,
to concerts at 15 and 16, younger than that.
I did too. I used to go to you remember the Fat Boys?
Yes.
Yes, I would go. They used to go to the Six Flags, the amusement park.
Yeah.
And I was in high school at that time, and we would all have a good time.
You would, girl,
But
at 15 years old, I'm in
yes,
Chicago. At 15 years old, we would go to Maryville, Indiana, and catch Earth, Wind, and Fire, all the shows that, the artists that we loved or that were
yes,
popular at the time. This is what you do as a teenager.
yes. You know what? Let me tell you something. I went to the Fat Boys. It was Run DMC, LL Cool J.
Oh, I love me some
Oh my
LL.
gosh, it was at those the amusement parks. There was maybe 1,000 artists, and they were leaving, and I said, "Oh my gosh, the Fat Boys is leaving." And you know what they told me? I think I was 16. He says, "Do you want to come with us?" And I looked at him. I just looked at him, and I said, I don't know. And one guy that was in the front of the bus, he says, if you cross this line, this is his exact words. And I remember this as of today at the age of 54. He says, if you cross this line, we're going to show you a real good time.
Oh.
And I thought, I'm at that, I was what, 15, 16. The Fat Boys was probably what, 20, 21.
Yeah, and they
I knew
were
what they
adults.
mean. I knew exactly what they were talking about, and I was a virgin. I'm not scared to say that. I was a virgin till I was 21. And when they said that to me, if you cross this line, because it was the bus and the doors opened up, and I stepped up on the steps, and you know how you turn.
Mm-hmm.
And when I turned, the guy in the front, he says,
hold on, everybody, just 1 minute. See, this is what I want to say. See, you got Miss whoever she is over there making videos. First of all, a festival. Many teenagers, kids have went with parents, attended or unattended, that had artists of all ages, of all genders that performed at these festivals. Do not get it twisted that it was against the law because Azriel was there or any other woman with her parents. Why did they take her? And they might have saw somebody else. Okay? When I went to the Cincinnati Music Festival, they had Major, they had Mary J. Blige, they had
Hold
some
up,
younger
wait a
artists.
minute. Wait a minute.
They catered
Who?
to
Just
every.
V. Tiffany
They
Nari, right? Get her out of here. Block her ass. You're not coming over here talking about Azriel. Get her ass out of here. Remove her comment and block her ass.
I'm saying, you people sit up there and let these people get y'all sent off. Back in the day, that's what people did. They took their coolers and their blankets and they stayed all day at concerts.
They sure did.
Whether they were cursing, not cursing, if you were a virgin or not, that had nothing to do with it. That was the lineup back then, plain and simple.
That's
you
right.
people are so ignorant that you are letting people send you off on the agenda. Okay? Back then, the Bud West festivals, the Milwaukee Music Festival.
Hold on. April. Tiffany Nari, right? Remove her comment. Get her ass out of here. They're not going to come over here name calling Azriel. We don't do that over here. I just told you all. We don't talk about Azriel over here.
We're pedophiles until the case. It has not been proven. We don't name call over here. Okay? Okay? But like I'm trying to tell people, see, back then, in my day, and everybody, even now, when I went to the Cincinnati Music Festival 2 years ago, they had an artist for the young people and the old people. And you go there all day and sit, okay? With your parents, with or without your parents. So what is the big argument? Because you guys have set up and listened to some dumb brawl send y'all asses off. That's what this all about. Okay?
Thank you,
This is why, and this is why I'm trying to understand. Why are we even discussing this when if anybody went to a festival, it don't matter, virgin, not virgin, cursing, they even had rap stars and everything. They had something for everybody.
Okay, hold on. And let me say this to Candy Cane. Because Candy King says you can't compare other old concerts to what the latest shows of RK are vulgar. Sweetheart, there was nobody in the world more vulgar than Prince and what's his damn name? I'm in love with Mary Jane. What was his damn name?
Rick James.
Rick James.
Rick James was nasty.
Nobody
Rick
was more
James.
vulgar. Prince got on stage. He
But
masturbated
my
his
point
guitar.
is,
He had a guitar that had water come out the end to simulate semen. There was no damn body more vulgar than Prince on stage.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
exactly.
you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we have to always remember it's a choice. Like I was explaining when I met the fat boys, and they said the guy said, if you cross this line, we're gonna show you a good time. I made the choice as a 16-year-old to get off of that bus because there's no telling what could have happened if I would have crossed that line.
Absolutely.
You understand? Now
And
they're
this is
grown men.
allegedly the fat boys are here to defend themselves.
No,
And
that's
honey,
right.
the fat
That's
boys
right.
probably would have had to
Well,
give you $50,000 to look at they fat ugly asses.
well, no. This is no. This is what was funny. You know, back then they used to have those big, the Greyhound buses, the big buses. The fat boys was way in the back of the bus. I was at the front of the bus, so it was some guys that was in the front of the bus that says, if you cross this line, we'll show you a good time. Now, I could have crossed that line. I may not have would have seen the fat boys.
Right.
You understand? I
Right.
probably would have, if I didn't make the right choice, I probably would have, somebody would have probably slept with 15 guys, and the fat boys wouldn't have even seen, wouldn't have even seen that female. But I was brought up in a home where I was a lady, and I conduct myself as a lady.
Yeah.
You see, and I knew when they told me, oh, if you cross this line, we'll show you a good time. I knew what that meant. These are grown men. I'm only 15, 15, 16. These are
Okay. And
20-year-old
everybody
men.
wasn't raised like you.
I
But the whole point,
understand.
right.
But it's right. But the men, they need to be held accountable as well.
No, they need to be held accountable, period. There shouldn't be an as well when it comes to a child because
Mhm.
a minor cannot make that decision to be with an adult.
Yes. Yes. I totally agree. I totally agree.
Uh,
But they don't care today. They don't. They do not care. They didn't. I mean, my opinion, they didn't care back then. They really don't care today.
No,
I think
they
it's a
didn't too
lot
much
worse.
care back then, but they're really,
It's
you
bad
know,
now.
yeah.
It's really bad. It's really
yeah.
bad. And I'm so glad I'm my age because if I was in my 20s or 30s now, I don't know how I would be able to adapt to the way things are today. Things is just the ladies, they need to conduct themselves as ladies.
But they're not ladies.
I understand. I understand, but just because you grew up in a broken home, don't mean when you become, when you move out of your parents' home that you can't conduct yourself like a lady. Because
Girl,
I have many friends who were molested, and if trust and believe, they have a testimony, and they are
We were
very
talking about that
successful.
earlier.
They're very successful, and you
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
have
were
never
talking about that
known.
earlier.
Yes, you wouldn't have
And I
never
was saying
known
to
they
April
was.
that, there are
Mhm.
children who grow up in incestuous homes, and many of them grow up to be healthy, whole, and successful.
Yes.
baby, it's
Mhm.
all in the woman self-esteem, how they want to be, take control of your life. I mean, it's a whole lot. But what I'm trying to say is we got on the subject of a concert because a stupid woman done put out a dumb video, got people all thinking it's wrong to go to a fucking concert. And
Mhm.
people, like this is it just kills me. It just kills me. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It-
and I find it very strange is that she's grown. I don't want to say her name on your channel. You know who I'm speaking of. She's
Yeah.
grown, and I've seen some of her videos. I don't think anything wrong with it. She's a grown woman.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
somebody else
I,
may think differently, but she's grown. She could do what she want to do. What gives it right for any man to take advantage of her?
Right.
I mean, I just
no,
that's
that's
what I
the
don't
point that
understand.
the point that parents can take their child to a freaking festival.
Well,
I
my
mean,
parents, well, my mother said you
you
can
know,
go.
it's
My
not a
parents,
crime.
Right.
yeah,
It's not a fucking crime to take your child to a festival.
mm-hmm, yeah,
Yeah, my mother said you could go too. You know, we went in
yeah.
groups. We
We
went,
went. We
yes,
did. We went in groups. And I've even been to the Two Live Crew. Now, Lord Jesus. Now that's a whole nother ball game.
not the 2 Live Crew.
Woo!
Yeah,
Lord.
you
Jesus,
know,
Mary, and Joseph. Yes, Lord. And I was
yeah.
what, 6, 17?
And so people sit up
Woo!
here
Uh,
and run with all of these.
Just
Oh,
V, can you
okay.
remove her comment? That Tiffany
They
Nari
have to
Rice
be
comment, please.
they have to be bad parents because they took their child to a festival. They were wrong. They was
Hey,
this.
Angie.
Yeah,
Is that Angie Sugar? Hey, Angie Sugar.
yeah. So
It's
that's what I say. People take shit and go way out of hand. Everybody knows festivals have people of all genders there. They're with parents or without parents. That does
mm-hmm.
mean that they are bad parents or they should go to
No.
jail and all of this. You know, y'all.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
this, this,
let's look at
yeah.
it like this. Okay,
I think
if
April is upset
I know, but
because there are videos going around, 3,
mhm.
4 a day, you know.
Miss Joanne Reynolds said, "You're telling the truth, Miss April. I am 49 years old. I have been to plenty of concerts without my mom. So whoever say you need your parents, that's
No.
not true at all, and they know it. And you know, to put this shit out here and then to tell people to do stuff, that fucking shit is wrong.
Mhm.
You know, and we should not be, you know, well, I was a virgin. They were cursing. No, just to even say that shit is wrong. If a
Mhm.
parent wants to take their child somewhere, that's their business.
And it's
Mhm.
their right as a parent.
That's
And it's
right.
their right.
Mhm.
And that's what people should be saying.
The entire part of being with a parent is consent.
Mhm. Now let's look at it like
I
this.
took my son to see Master P, Ice
I just
Cube,
saw her comment.
and everybody else. He was not 18, but those were his favorite rappers.
Mhm.
Okay? He loved him some Master P. Oh, I couldn't stand him. I used to hate looking at
Really?
that.
I loved Master P.
I took my
Up
son to
there's
see
Robert.
Ice
Hey,
Cube.
Robert.
Okay, Ice Cube.
Poor
Kurt,
Robert.
this is hard. Everything.
Robert is so stupid. Oh my gosh.
Bad parents.
I know some garden tools that grew up in a good home environment. Robert, oh God, he cannot be here 5 minutes without getting put in the corner.
See, that's the reason why his ass was blocked on Debo's. Oops, on his channel.
You got blocked, Robert. No, we're not gonna block Robert. I think he's
And so,
hilarious.
you know, what makes me mad about this bullshit is the simple things that you people should be intelligent about and you
Yeah.
believe anything a fool tell y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
because
then
they're
you got
fools.
some people that's probably fucking doing it. You're not gonna tell me I'm a fucking bad parent because I took my kid to see Ice Cube
Yeah.
and Mr. P. You're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell me my parents was bad because I went and saw the mothership land, everybody smoking dope and everything else. Go to hell with that shit. Okay? That's what y'all need to be saying. You're not arguing, well, I was a virgin, they cursed. No, fuck that shit. A parent can take their child wherever they want to take them to. Oh boy. Oh, who agrees with me?
Hey, Sonny B.
Yeah. Hey, Sonny B. You. Hey, Sonny B. Hey, everybody.
Robert is here being mannish.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Is he in the corner yet? Just
Not
B.
yet.
Oh Lord, we might have to put them in the shoe. And then again, as I say, in
Damn.
no shape, form, or fashion, nobody types in the comments out of respect for me and what I asked for. They are not calling our Kelly names. We're not going to call Azriel names. Yes, I said her name. We are not going to be calling her names because y'all sitting up listening to what some whoever I don't even know is saying. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. You
It
know,
is.
like and then people running with it. Well, I wasn't a virgin. I was a virgin. My parents, they drink. I left when such and such before. It don't matter. It was a damn festival for all ages. The parents made the decision to take her. What happened? That is none of our business. It happened. We will wait till court before anything comes out. We was not there.
And with that being said,
And then y'all wonder why he can't get bail because they sitting here, they've been looking at all
harassing
this shit.
victims in a federal case.
And what I did for the record was through the legal court system. For anybody that wants to say I'm a hypocrite. So I did it through the legal court system.
Hey, Lizzie.
Okay. So it's just crazy. I mean, how and it just shows how easy people get sent off. You know, yeah, it's amazing to me. Let me look out the window. God
So what
damn
are
it!
you saying? What are you saying,
Unique,
Robert? You
unique,
get blocked on sight.
unique, unique, unique. You got them fish dinners ready.
Oh, Unique.
Where
She's
did she
on you
go?
about those fish dinners and lap dance. Unique don't want to give fish dinners and lap dances.
Where did she go?
I don't see her. She's gone.
Where did Unique go? Oh,
We
okay.
don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. And so no, do not come in here. Um, unless you have a lawyer that can defend you, okay? In case they want to pull one of my shows, don't come in here talking about them victims. I'm gonna make it that simple. And I know ain't none of y'all. I'm protected. And I still don't talk about them. And I never will. Except for one. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Okay.
We're not going to talk about any of the
Hey,
victims,
why
April.
be selling fish dinners and lap dances? Now y'all make sure y'all check these women that want lap dances with whatever adult man y'all have there. Make sure it's the real ID. Okay, because we do have people that will go to any extreme as they have been doing since the beginning of time to be around anybody famous. This shit ain't just fucking started with R. Kelly.
Okay.
Okay, they got the Wifey and Unique. They are making the fish dinners, and they checking IDs, and they better be the real ID because see over here we gonna prosecute. See we ain't you know if you got a fake ID, we're gonna prosecute you. Okay,
That's Angie. We have Angie on. She's a partner as well, so she gonna do
Hey,
the
okay,
Angie.
prosecution.
okay, and yeah. So, and we have fun over here. But then again, like I say, and what's the goddamn problem? How long did they say they've been investigating him? Since
20 years. Since
20 years.
Wow.
2001.
But y'all not talking about why is the focus on Azriel? God damn. Okay, Azriel, I'm sorry. I did not say anything negative. I did. And Angelo, I apologize to you earlier for something. Now, God damn. I mean, you know, what
Hmm.
what about the other people? All these 20 goddamn years.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like a targeted hit. Y'all better watch y'all stuff. What y'all gonna do when they come for you, you dumb bitches?
Oh.
Well, they watching the channel, so if they watching, they can put $1 trillion in my bank account. Since they watching the channel, that's what someone said earlier that
No,
they're watching.
I'm
The feds
saying,
is watching
well,
all
yeah,
the
they can
channels.
watch this
They
channel.
are.
They can watch it.
They are
But
watching
like
all
I'm
of their
saying,
channels.
Well, they
they
can
are.
put $1 billion in my bank
What
account
y'all
because I
gonna
could use
do
the
when
money.
they come for
Well,
you
you're not
for
talking about the
deciding to
victims.
pick on one goddamn girl? This shit is crazy. And this shit been
Yeah,
going on for years. You people
it's
can't
sad.
even think logically.
Yeah,
20
it's
years.
sad. It's really sad. And she's a lovely girl. I think they're just jealous because I think she's a very lovely girl.
They are jealous.
Yeah, I mean,
They're extremely jealous.
I think they're jealous of her, and
Yeah.
she's a snapshot of her dad.
She does look a lot like her
Mm-hmm.
father.
And
She's a snapshot of her
they
dad.
all beautiful.
Very lovely
But
young lady.
did anybody and where's Hot Rod? Did anybody make me some menu?
Oh
What do
yeah, the
you
fish
need menu
sandwiches.
for?
Is it for my fish sandwiches?
Somebody is gonna come on and tell me how to eat.
Hello,
No,
ladies.
somebody needs to come on and tell you how to cook.
You know what we need to do, ladies? I haven't been live in, oh gosh, it's been what, maybe 9 months. It would be great if I can go live and we just cook. You just let me know what you want me to cook and I can cook it less than what, 20 minutes.
I
Hello,
mean, shit,
ladies.
No, you
Can
can't cook
anybody
Oh,
for
hear
me
me?
in less
what
than 20
is it?
minutes.
What is
oh
it?
no,
Hello?
I guarantee you I
Hello?
can.
Try.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
who do we have?
Oh, the truth is on here.
Keep
But
the truth.
at 6 o'clock, we're gonna have Spidey join the show, and I want everybody to stay, and he's gonna tell me how to eat healthy, and I'll be
Okay.
back.
6 o'clock is
Hello?
45 minutes from now.
Okay.
I won't be here.
Hello,
Yes, you will.
ladies.
Hey,
Hello,
Keith.
Keep
hello.
the truth is here.
Can
Hello, Keith.
everybody,
How are you?
fine, can everybody hear me in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I just want to make comments because I'm not feeling well. I just had to make some comments real quick. I'm not supposed to be on no panels, but hey, I'm here. this YouTube stuff done got addicting. Oh well.
What?
But
Why aren't you supposed to be on panels?
oh, I'm fasting. That's just me. That's just me.
Oh,
It's
okay,
my thing.
okay,
It's my choice. It's
got
my
it.
choice. Okay. It's nobody else's. It's my choice, y'all. Okay. Because I was supposed to be taking care. Because this YouTube stuff done got out of hand for the past 2 years. Um, I just want to make comments. I just want to say, with April when she was bringing up that person who keeps talking about those concerts, the feds got every timeline there is, in that discovery and the indictments. They know all about how Asriel met R. Kelly and all that. They know about that Funk Fest concert. So that stuff right there, I mean, if you're just going to investigate her, you got to
The
invest
defense
like
still,
thousands of people. That was,
well, technically, that's what the prosecution, the defense does have to respond. But go ahead.
but no,
Okay.
I understand. Okay, you got to listen to me.
No,
I
you're
understand.
misunderstanding her point.
Okay.
You're
Okay. I'm
misunderstanding
listening.
her point.
Okay.
Go ahead, Keith.
What I'm saying is, if that was the case, they will have to investigate everybody that was at that Funk Fest, not just
Well,
her.
that's the whole point. Why are we even discussing it? And we know that.
Exactly. So I wouldn't even get,
That
unhinged.
worry about them people from 20 years ago that's
Okay.
been working with them feds for 15 years. Okay.
Okay. Can let me get
They
let me get
can't
back.
because they don't know who they are.
Uh,
the
uh,
thing
uh,
is, listen, I'm just at this point right now. Everybody support who they want to support. They believe what they want to believe. I have my opinions. I'm not going to sit up here and scream and cuss at people that is, wants to have
Ignorant.
like they want to be with their ignorance. I'm going to take that back. That's what they choose to put out there. Then hey, that's what they is. The thing is, what's going to be held up in court? The jury is not going to look at what's on YouTube or anything like that. So at the end of the day, everybody is just expressing their feelings. So for everybody to be doxing, cussing each other out, police reports, and all this other nonsense, I mean, it's like, really? Really? It's like we can't have a conversation. And the thing is, it's no matter what you tell certain people, they just going to keep doing what they want. Like, I went and blocked old girl out the chat. And child, they go about the dox me for blocking people out the chat. I don't care. I'm gonna still leave out the same door that I've been paying for the past 6 years. I don't care what y'all do. But my thing is this: it is YouTube. We're over 30 years old, and this is just YouTube. I don't get where all of this fighting and pulling up on people. I just had to be like, okay, I know I had sounded just as ridiculous, and that's why I had to say, time out. If I got a master's degree in clinical mental health and all that, I should present myself better. And I have been trying to work on that. So it's good that we have conversations. It's good that we have different opinions, but I don't get where the extra shit comes from. But I wouldn't even be up in arms about it no more. People going to think what they want to think, They're going to be up in arms when the verdict comes. Somebody is not going to be happy, okay? But
Exactly.
and it's just that what actually amazes me is that people are to the point where they deduce themselves to getting a felony charge on their record over a person. Okay, he could sing, but y'all about to jeopardize your freedom.
and that's why I ain't letting none
For a
of them talk
man,
about
they don't
somebody in
know,
the
and are
indictment
never
because
going to
they'll
know.
never have none of my videos up in there. Hell no. Y'all got me fucked up.
Fireball.
Everybody, 71 Suburban Girl said I did it too. Yes, I did it too. I did it for 2 years. Did it a couple of months ago. Did it back in May and knew I had to stop. People had to check me and tell me to stop. Angie had to tell me to stop. I never, I never, I never, didn't lie about that. I did it, and I was the worst, yelling and screaming like I lost my damn mind, drunk on the phone. Yes, even did with Daboski in February. So, see, that's what I'm saying. You see this right here. You see this right here? I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore because everybody can go back and look at the videos of when I did it. Go on Angie's channel. I did it in May, and she had to check me for it. So that's what I'm saying. Like that right there. That's why I don't be on panels. That's why I
But
don't do
see,
all
this
this.
is what I'm telling people. I'm gonna hate to see how these people act in New York. Because if they can't ignore shit now, god damn it, they ain't gonna be able to ignore it when the trial start and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So people. I mean, the thing is, I'm just saying that it's not even worth it anymore. Like it's whatever. So that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Everybody
Well,
knew me
thank you,
as
Keith.
yeah, but everybody knew me as Keep R. Kelly Down. I did it too. Did on Larry's channel and all this other stuff. So I ain't afraid to admit that. I mean, gosh, I mean, we all grown. We need to admit our faults. I mean,
Thank you. That's what today's show was about. It was about accountability.
and like Just Be said, they're going to be mad. So it doesn't make no sense if I have to also respect. I said things to Darlene April. I said, get that bitch out of chat. That fucking old word bitch. And anybody that's following for 2 weeks and all, I like the old Keith. Nah, I gotta no old Keith. No, I can't bring
No,
that
I
back.
like the new Keep. I like the new Keep.
Thank you. I can talk with some sense. Nah, I could talk with some sense. I could talk to the sense. So, you're ribbon. I'm not doing this right now. I'm too grown for this. Anyway.
Keep, I must say, I think it's a little better now.
It's okay. But can I ask son, how fragile all of us are that we have to be like this? It's YouTube.
It's on YouTube. You know what? Can I tell you something? You probably think I'm crazy. I laugh. I do a lot of laughing.
That's what I do.
I do, sugar. I do a lot of laughing, and like I say, I go on everybody's platform, and and sometimes I like to rattle the cage just to see what they say, and I say, "Oh, hello, I'm from the other side," and the whole chatter just stops. And you can tell because Tyson or Debo, they'll pause because they're not used to seeing that name uniquely made, and they say, "Oh, she's from the other side," but I know they're in the bushes and they've seen my name before. And they know when I go on anybody's channel, I don't disrespect anyone. Everyone has their opinion.
Right.
I'm not going to.
And everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Exactly. And I'm not going to argue with you. If you say, you're not attractive to me, it wouldn't even bother me. I said, that's fine. That's your opinion. It doesn't bother me. It really don't.
That's exactly why I had to calm myself down. It's an opinion. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I got somebody coming for me in the chat now. Here's the thing. I don't have to respond to it. Just like I ain't had to respond to April because of her opinion. I didn't have to do all of that. I didn't have to call in Dubowski show last year. That's the thing. There was unnecessary things I did.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going on Dubowski because I came so close because he would put his link in the chat, and I thought, you know what? Can I go on his channel? I can't do them B's and H's.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I'm afraid of what I can do. I'm not afraid of what you're gonna do.
Not to talk about other people's shows in here.
No, sorry.
I was not talking about anybody's back.
Yeah.
No.
But you know what, Pete, what I want to say is, I
like Dubowski.
Appreciate you saying that you were wrong. Screen and see, that's a woman. Everybody has grown from this. Everybody is like, why are we still arguing about this?
That's right.
Well,
I like everybody. I like everybody. I would love to call into people channels, but I don't want them coming for me. I don't, because I can't. Who whispering? You sound like Angie. Is that Angie? Who whispering?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know. What I'm saying is, with.
It might have been
Somebody can
April.
admit
April
they
on them
were wrong.
cups.
Still a problem. You know, you said, I don't want to hear it. You said it. You were wrong. You said, Miss April, I used to go in there and do that. Girl, stop proving yourself to these people. The
Oh,
people
no.
that are
No, I'm not proving myself to anybody. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm not proving myself to anybody. It's just the fact that people act like you can't, come out and act like you can't hold yourself accountable. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. People just get up in arms because
well,
you
that's what
chose
we
to hold
talked
yourself
about at
accountable.
the beginning
But-
of the show.
Right.
But you missed it. You can go back and listen to it.
I heard
And
it.
that
I
was
heard it.
accountability. You've taken your accountability. So has a whole lot of other people. And most people just want to wait. They want to hear. But you know what? Now, every day, nothing happened today. So we didn't have to do as the world turns today.
Yeah, I didn't
'cause
sell
we
no
still
fish
gotta wait to
dinners.
see. Damn it, you didn't.
Fish
Y'all didn't buy
dinners?
no fish dinners.
No,
Did you
I didn't
sell
make no money.
lap dances or and
No, I didn't. No, my profit's been low these past few days. Y'all gonna have to come. I may need to go on with somebody's channel and start some shit. So I can.
Oh my goodness.
So I can
Girl,
sell
so you
some
can get
fish
some
dinners.
cash out.
No, you know what? I don't need no cash apps. I'm okay financially. Trust and believe. But no, I just think it's funny. It is so funny when when the
It's
drama
hilarious.
starts. It is, and I think
It's
fish
hilarious.
sandwiches. I love it.
I'm watching kids. I got to get used to the new kids, and I got to come up with some new names for these new kids, and then I'll
Okay.
tell y'all in a couple of days my new names. But I'm sitting there and I'm listening to people saying, "Oh, my parents took me to a concert. I went to a concert. I was a virgin. I went to a concert.
I
Ladies' concert."
was.
And I'm thinking, but what does that have to do with you being at a concert? Because y'all don't let somebody send y'all off talking about it's wrong for a parent to take their child to a concert.
No, that's not what we
No,
were
it's not.
talking about.
Mm-mm.
We weren't talking about
Well,
that.
no, but I was just making that my point.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all.
Well, can I just say this to everybody, to you guys in the chat for these next coming weeks? Everybody is going to come with any and every little thing. And it's just, you just going to be looking like, what the hell? And it's not going to be even nothing worth responding to. You see what I'm saying? They're going to come up with a lot of stuff. They're going to come up with a lot of foolishness. So just get prepared. Just get your popcorn, your bonbons, and your jujubes, and get to laughing. Because they're going to come up with some ridiculous shit for the next couple of weeks. That's
That
just...
is, yeah, and it's gonna be entertaining. Maybe we should go on
Wow.
Well,
hiatus for a couple of weeks.
Lady Alicia did tell me, and where's Miss Margaret so we can apologize to her too.
Who is we?
Um,
I'm not apologizing to Miss Margaret.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
getting out of this.
hey,
No,
hey,
I'm getting out of this.
I
hey.
said what I
Oh,
meant, and I
shit, let
meant
me
what
get
I
my fish
said.
sandwiches.
Earlier. Hey,
I'm not apologizing to Miss Margaret.
I'm about
Uh-oh.
to have me a cold
Miss
Get
Margaret
that
needs to
fish
apologize
going.
to
I'm not
me
gonna
that fish
and a few
cooking.
other people.
I'm not
Uh-oh.
going to get...
Wait a minute.
I lock my doors at 9 p.m. I'm not going to get in
Damn,
the
you
middle
done
of
made
this.
me lose my. Go get me a drink. Go get me that damn that cool
Okay.
whiskey.
Let me open up the concession stand.
My door...
To open up the
My
Yes,
office hours from 9 to 5. I'm not going to get in the middle of this.
let me see. Girl, me and her do this all the time. Damn it, y'all done made me lose my train
You said
of
so,
thought.
you said
Hey, in 27 minutes, Mr. DJ Spidey Man, MCDE, is going to tell me how to live a healthy life. And
I would sorry.
No, go ahead.
what else?
No. Sorry, go on, Miss April. That's disrespectful. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then like I said, unless you have some papers and a lawyer, from a lawyer, please do not come in this chat and talk about Miss Asriel Clary, because she is in the papers, and I do not want none of my videos to be shown in court or anything. Now I'm gonna say this the last time. If you mention her name in here, you will be blocked out, and I suggest you go find other people to talk about other than her. They've been investigating him for 20 minutes and for 20 years, and that's all I'm gonna say
All
for
right,
right
then.
now. Keep going. Bye, y'all. I'll be back.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by
Leave the chat on. Me and Lady, we'll carry on.
that? Yeah, she'll be back.
I would like to speak to what was his name? Spider.
Spider-Man.
Hey,
I
ladies, I'm getting off. So I'll probably be back in
No,
just.
keep.
Oh my gosh, I'll be here.
Stay.
Angie.
All right, all
We
right, all
miss
right.
you.
Yes, and Angie, come on the panel. Come on, come on. You know you want to talk to me, girl, because I had all of you in my live the other when was it about a week ago, and I thought if I mention your names, I would get a lot of views, and I had some nice little views, and everybody was thinking, oh my gosh, she's probably thinking negative. It was so positive. Mm-hmm. It sure was. It was positive.
That's good.
Where's
Yes. Yes. Come.
somebody was trying to get into the link. I think only only Darlene April could accept people because Just V said she was backstage and you
Oh,
know, yeah, and
yeah, because V is my neighbor. Well, not my neighbor, but we're both in the UK.
Right.
Yeah. V, you need to come on. Girl, I mean, you need to link up. You just around well, I don't know where you are. I'm in the Midlands. So we should meet up.
are y'all still there?
We are
Yes.
here. I'm sorry. Girl, look, I'm reading comments to myself. I know that's rude. We
It
are
got
No,
here.
quiet.
no, no, no. I'm just it just got quiet. That's what I'm asking.
I know you're not used to us being quiet over here. Somebody's mouth is always running. But
Yeah, it
no,
was real
keep.
quiet.
We came on here. I don't know if you were here for my apology to Angelo.
Yes, I was listening. I was listening.
Okay, yeah.
I was
We
listening.
we were talking. It was so funny because when I called her, I think it was yesterday. I called Darlene to tell her that I wanted to do a public apology to Angelo. I think it was yesterday.
Hmm.
And she said, wait, my uncle just called me a girl. And it was just so funny because he had saw that show. And I'm like, man, that is crazy
Hmm.
because I was wanted to do an apology to Angelo about that show.
Hmm.
It was just really strange.
But that's good that you ladies apologize. I mean, I remember what happened around time. That's when him and Larry got into it, and I didn't like that they got into it. That really broke my heart and a lot of people's hearts because they
We're
Yeah,
do
not
have a
we're
yeah.
not
I was
they
discussing
do.
crushed.
their
You
issues.
know, I
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
crushed
we're
by
not
it.
discussing their issue.
Okay, okay,
We
okay.
we
Let me just say that I was just crushed by it. But when I was going to follow up and say is that it was good that it was big enough for you ladies to apologize, um, for the way you guys feel. So I mean that's the thing. Y'all apologize, and if he accepts it, then all everybody can do is just move forward. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That that
Yeah.
that's that's the only thing that everybody can do. Everybody did their part. They acknowledged their wrongdoing, and everybody got to move forward. It's just that it's like looking at everything for the past 2 years, how fragile we all became over this case, and it didn't have to be like that. It didn't.
It
The
really
system,
didn't.
it's just that I've seen people, like I said, they got this shit involved in court. They got police involved when there's other things police could get involved with that's more serious. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So, but hey, people going to be people. So
Mm-hmm.
it's no use of getting your blood pressures up and screaming and hollering and like, what's the point? If people feel what they feel, then that's okay. People didn't agree with what I said
Mm-hmm.
tonight. What can
Me
I do about?
too.
Yeah, what can I do about that? What can
That's
I
Right.
do?
right.
What can I
It's an
do?
Everybody is
opinion.
entitled to their opinion,
Yes.
and not
Mm-hmm.
everyone's opinions are going to be the same. We are all individual people. We have
Mm-hmm.
our own opinions. Mine
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to agree with yours,
That's
and
it.
True.
yours doesn't have to agree with mine. It's
That's
my
right.
opinion.
That's
It's
right.
not yours.
That's right.
And I don't
It's not
understand
yours.
why people don't know how to disagree without being disagreeable.
Yeah. Because when I mention about, what parts of what I think, Mr. Kelly is guilty of, I was reading some of the chats, and and I think he's gone. Someone must have said something, and he made it clear. He says she is entitled to her opinion. She is on the other side, meaning that I like Larry. Oh my God, I miss Larry. I do. He was so funny to me. Um, and why I miss him is because when he come on his channel, he could read the documents. He would break everything down, and it was just so clear. And there was some days I was having just very, very rough days, and I would go on his channel and I would just literally just laugh. Literally almost fall out of my bed laughing at him. I really, really do miss him because he was so forthcoming. He was so nice. And he was who he was. And that was his opinion. And when people attacked him, and other bloggers as well, we have other bloggers, the people that support R. Kelly, that's their opinion.
But see, I think it's more than people having the opinion. It's just the way people attack people.
Yes, I,
And
I
and
have to agree.
and I was attacked on my Twitter page for having. And now,
Yes.
mind you, I didn't go under people's mentions or anything. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that it was just the constant attack. So of course I'm going to react to it. I
That's
mean,
right.
I'm not going to sit there and lie and say I didn't because it's all
Mm-hmm.
there. It's all documented. But the lengths
Yeah.
that people went to for a difference of opinion. Let's take the YouTube out of it. These people was in front of journalists. And because journalists ask certain questions, they accuse the journalists of being on a certain side. The journalists ain't on a side. They getting they getting news for the organization that they work for or for their own blogs. That's what
Mm-hmm.
journalists do. They have a certain integrity. They ask questions. And you can't get mad because they asking you the questions they don't like. A lot of people don't like certain questions that journalists ask. What you
Mm-hmm.
do is, if you're mature enough, you know how to spin those answers to those questions, whether you're a supporter or not, to get the information out there. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's take the press conference for instance. Let me tell you why. Not only because the baby mom fucked it up, they fucked that whole conference up themselves. A reporter asked them a question about Aaliyah. The peanut gallery decides to scream, "You can't ask that! You can't! You can't! You
Right.
can't ask
How
that!"
can you tell a reporter they can't ask a question?
How you gonna ask that? A pig is not the law. And guess what he did? He packed up
He
his
was
shit and
Packed
left.
his
gone.
shit up
He
and
was
left.
He was
gone.
well. He was Speedy Gonzalez. He was gone. Oh.
Oh my God. I was like, well, damn. Well, I was but see, here's the thing. How y'all trying to put, now let's talk to support us for a second. Like, y'all saying y'all support this man. How you showing, like, look how your character is showing when you talking about supporting him, considering the charges he got. This is all your character. Like, that's why people not gonna look to y'all or whatnot. If people disagree with y'all at your protest, people screaming at y'all, instead of you holding yourself and being civil, y'all want to jump up in people's face, want to take your earrings and your shoes off because somebody said take your asses home, you pedophile lovers. That's what's gonna come with it. You gotta learn how to control yourself. See, I can't go to court because I ain't gonna control myself. That's why I won't be there.
Oh, I want to be there.
Oh, you going?
I don't know if I'm going because I doubt seriously if they're going to allow anyone there.
Well,
But I
on the
want to go.
outside. Yeah, on the outside.
Oh, no,
That's a
I'm not going
high-profile
on the
case.
outside. I'm not a groupie. I want to sit through the trial. If I can't
No.
sit through
You're
the
not gonna be able to do
trial,
that. You're not gonna be able to
I'm
do
not
that. That's a high
going.
profile. Yeah, that's a high profile case. You're not gonna be able to.
Yeah,
You'll be
I
on the
didn't think they
outside.
would.
No, that's high profile. That'll never happen.
Listen, they should
Yeah.
not let nobody in that trial because the way some of these people be acting, it's an embarrassment. They was trying to
Yeah.
fight. They was trying to fight each other at the hearing. It's like you don't want not thinking like how embarrassing that looks to the crowd. Like they fighting in the court, and then you have a journalist retweeted that. And the fact is, we knew who it was. That's what the sad part. 2 R. Kelly fans fighting in the lobby. Nobody's not saying nothing about it.
Yeah, that's sad. It's really sad. It really is. Um, it's sad. It really is.
You know, it really is because
It's
on
embarrassing.
the side of his supporters, they could have had a really great positive movement.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know, I
think they.
mean, it's
Yeah.
been 2 years
Mm-hmm.
and they
Yeah.
haven't had one accomplishment because
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't come together as a whole.
It's sad. And I watch their channels, in the bushes, sometimes, and the way they carry on it's unthinkable.
Yeah.
It really is. Regardless if you think, the ladies are, telling the truth or whether they're lying. You need to just leave the females out of it.
I agree.
Leave the females out of it. But I don't understand. I don't understand it. I really don't. We can agree to disagree. But it is what it is.
Yeah. It's sad.
Well, hello, Miss V.
Hello. Hi, Miss
Hey,
April.
V.
Hi, Miss April. Is Miss April even here?
No, this is Lady of Leisure.
Fireball round 2. Hello,
Yes.
Lady of Leisure. Hi, Unique. Hi, Keith.
Hello.
How is everyone?
I'm doing really well.
Magnificent.
Well, listen, I only came on here because in the spirit of apologies, I feel like I owe an apology. Well, okay, I didn't really think I owed anybody an apology, but I read in the chat. I wanted Miss April to be here for this, but she's not here. I read in the chat that apparently I was a little hard on Spidey's his views on nutrition, right? People said that I was giving him a hard time, and I wanted to apologize. Is he here? I want to apologize for that if he might have received it that way. It's not my intention ever to be a bitch. That's just not my style. I probably should have highlighted while I was correcting him that I actually do agree with some of the things that he encourages, such as drinking more water, being mindful about what you put in your body, eating more vegetables. I just completely disagree with some of the stuff that he says is scientific fact, but I'm not going to get into that. I just wanted to apologize to
You
him.
just had to point it out.
Well,
Well, I think
don't
he's
wanna
coming
backtrack
on.
what I
No,
don't want to backtrack on
Z
what
knows I'm
what I'm
kidding
firm
with
on.
her.
I don't want to backtrack on what I'm firm on, but I do want to
Mhm.
apologize if I was rude or if I didn't give him a chance. He does say some good things. He also
I,
says some things that are not true, but it's okay. I could
yeah,
probably find a better way to say, hey, that's not exactly factual, but I don't know the way. So I apologize.
yeah, because
Oh, Z, that was so sweet.
yeah, that's really
And you
nice.
know what? Spidey is a really great guy. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh
And
wow!
He's
I heard
is it
Spidey's name. I'm running back in here. Y'all know I'm babysitting new
when
kids,
is
so I'm really not watching the chat. But
I'm
um
still here. Y'all was
thank
on the
you for
phone.
when is
thank
he
you,
coming
B, because
on?
you know
Oh, I'm muted. Am
Oh,
I
he's
he's
coming
muted?
coming
on in
on.
10
Who
minutes.
muted
But
you?
you know, it was so funny.
Oh,
It
oh,
was so funny because that night I was watching a documentary on Dick Gregory. And I said, well, I'll be darned. I didn't even know he had he was selling protein powder. You know, Dr. Sebi, you know, I just respect everybody.
Girl, you don't
Um,
remember the Dick Gregory
but
diet?
hey, it is
what was
what it
that?
is. But check this out. Friday will be on in 10 minutes. I gotta go smoke me a damn cigarette and find some damn tea.
Okay, he's gonna do his
Okay.
show.
Is he coming
He's
on
gonna tell
here?
me how to eat right.
Is
He's
he coming
coming
on your
on here.
channel?
Yeah,
April.
he's gonna tell me how to eat right.
Stop
Is
lying.
he
Oh,
coming to this show?
can y'all hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear
I
you.
hear you fine.
Oh, okay, okay. I would love to.
Is she
I would love
playing
to
fish?
chat with him. I really would because he was on your channel. What a few days ago.
He's in the chat.
Is it? No, no, that's perfectly fine. And but I would like to, sort of speak to him in regards to, a couple of things that he addressed in regards to, racism. The black community.
Oh,
I
he would
would
love that.
yes, I would love to just chat with him briefly. I don't want to, because I understand that,
Spidey,
he's.
come on in the chat now. I come on in, Spidey.
I would love yeah,
Then
because
I
he
can
made a
go
few comments, and I would like to speak with him, and then
and talk
I'm
to.
sure V would like to speak with him as well.
Okay.
V, hey girl, I'm gonna come collect you. We're gonna have to
okay.
go. We got to come ride, girl. We have to go riding, girl.
I'm
Zoom,
gonna mute
zoom.
my mic for a moment, guys.
Hi, Angie. I saw what you said about that PPP loan. I'm gonna need you to mind all of your business. Okay, have that.
I need $1 billion.
Hi, Karen A.
I'm babysitting. If you there, click on that link so I can let you in, and then they can ask you the questions they want to ask you.
Everybody, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm not,
Okay.
everybody
There
listen
is
to me real
DJ
quick.
Spider-Man, and
Hello?
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm babysitting.
But let me go first, because then I'm gonna get down.
Okay.
But Spider, I don't know if you heard me, but like I said, if I was rude or if I just didn't really give you a fair chance, then I apologize. That's not my intentions. I still don't agree with a lot of things that you say, but I do agree with a lot of the other things. And I really do appreciate just anybody that's going around encouraging people to live a healthier lifestyle, whether I agree with their ideas or not. Telling people, there's nothing wrong with telling people to drink water and eat more leafy vegetables, because I actually 100% agree with that. We'll just have to disagree on what a vegetable is, but that's okay. Are you here? Am I talking to myself?
I'm here. Can you
Spider,
hear
are you
me?
there?
Well, hello, ladies. Hello, chat room.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Spider.
Well, I can hear everybody.
Okay.
Jess V. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I got two things going at the same time. I can hear myself talking. Give me a second here. Let me cut this off. Give me a second. Let me cut this off. All right, got that off. Okay, now, Jess V, ain't no problem, sis. It don't bother me because here's my thing. I want you to do your research. I want you to prove me wrong. I want you to look that stuff up. That's the thing. We don't do things healthy according to us. We too busy doing traditional things with our mama, our daddies, and our grandparents ate and different things that we take it for granted or we take it as face value. So I want you to question the things that I'm saying. I have no problem with that. I have no problem at all. So but see, here's the thing. This is what you have to understand too. In the process of me saying what I'm saying, your mind say, wait a minute, I don't agree with that. I want you to do that. I want you to go look this stuff up yourself. Now, granted, I'm not going to give out no information that is wrong. Now, information can be updated, they can add to it or whatever the case is. But the current information that I get, that's what I put out there. I do not try to mislead anybody because I don't want anybody to mislead me. Because I'll be held accountable for that. So if, like I say, if my information is wrong, let me know that it's wrong. I go back and research it, and I'm a man. What men do, men will apologize if they're wrong. So if I'm wrong, I ain't got no problem apologizing.
Well, this has been an apology
Okay,
tour
well,
today.
I think that the easiest thing for me to do is just to say, listen, if I was wrong, if I was not wrong, if I was rude, I apologize. Let's just leave it at that, because like I say, yeah, let's just leave it at that. We don't have to go no further because because if I say anything further, they're gonna say that I was rude to you or that I was too hard on you again, and that's just not what I came on here to do. So
Just V, if it come out of you like that means you're passionate about it. Am I correct?
Sure. Yes.
Talk what you talk. Bring what you bring to the table.
I believe in science, and I don't believe that I can make up my own. But again, listen, we're not going to do that. I apologize.
Can I say something? So I'm going to kind of insert myself in the middle. What was actually said, Spider, I don't know if you've seen my channel. Basically, my channel is more around positivity, how to prepare meals in less than 20 minutes, and that including prep time. I'm around 5'4". I weigh roughly around 120 pounds, and that's wet. So that's probably another about 120.
Oh,
yeah.
How tall
I'm about 5'5". So if you want to convert it over to UK, I'm about 6.5 stone.
Girl, I would never say anything about a stone. I don't even know what a stone is. Okay.
Okay. Well, because I know it's some people from the UK. So yeah, I'm about 120 pounds. So what was actually said around the nutrition side of things?
I came on here to apologize. If we get into this, it's like I said.
No, get into it. Get into it.
I don't want to do
That's
this.
how we learn. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. What
do you do?
That's how we communicate. Come on, Jesby. Come on.
Why we got to do this? What? It doesn't matter what I think. Okay. It was said that it's a lie that we get protein from meat. You know, you just can't say that. You can choose not to eat meat if you want. If you don't want to, you can choose not to eat meat. I think that being vegan is a respectable life choice, but you don't get to be vegan and then turn around and say, "Oh, by the way, you think you get protein from meat? That's a lie." No, that's not a lie. Just because you don't eat meat doesn't mean it's not high in protein. Period. And you can't change that fact because of your lifestyle choices. I think that the fact that you are encouraging people to eat better and to make healthy lifestyle choices is important and it's honorable. However, you have to be very, very clear. And I think that you don't understand truly what it means for something to be scientifically factual. And I think you don't understand the fact that The source has to be credible. It can't just be somebody put it in a blog. It can't be somebody put it in their book, and therefore now it's a scientific fact. If I go out and conduct experiments in the backyard, I do not get to change nutritional facts. I do not, because I'm no one. There's nothing, I'm not a valid source of information on these things. These things have been studied. There are actual doctors and scientists and biologists who have committed their whole lives to this. You don't get to change the facts. If you don't want to eat meat, don't eat it. If it is important to tell people to drink water, you don't get to decide that there is water that's alive and water that's dead. Yes, lemons has some detoxification properties. It is actually, I like lemon in my food. I like it in my water. I would recommend people, add a little lemon to their diet too. But guess what? I would never, ever, ever fix my lips to say that lemons are 50 times more powerful than advanced chemotherapy. And then you sit in on the channel of Miss April, who has had 2 rounds of cancer. Like, I can't do that. That is, listen, I don't want to do this. I
Okay.
to apologize.
Okay, can I say something?
Why are you doing this to me? I came to
Okay. Let me say this. Spider, I have to agree with V, and I'm gonna, and in some parts of it, I sort of disagree on some things. Okay, let me go with the agree. When it comes to protein, you don't have to have meat to survive. You don't have to have it. You can have buckwheat that is so high in protein, it's unreal. And that's what my channel is about. It's about healthy meals. Yeah, if you want to have beef, if you want to have chicken, if you want to have pork, you can have that, but you don't necessarily have to have. And let me say this also, Spider, I don't want you to think that I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking you. You don't have to have a lot of meat. You really don't. I know for me, my metabolism, I can't eat a lot of meat. I can't do it. My body rejects it. I'm sick. I'm delusional. It's weird. When I start to eat a lot of it, I just don't function. I really don't. So I substitute my meat for other things that would give me the nutrition that I need. And I went to the doctors and they said, oh, you're a Black woman. They always throw this, because you're African American or Black American, or you're Black, you have to have meat. You have to have, beef, chicken, pork. No, you don't. You don't have to have it. So I sort of eliminated that from my diet, and I noticed that my body changed. It totally changed from eating, beef 1 or 2 days a week to eating beef once every 2 or 3 months.
The issue is not about how much red meat you eat or who eats meat and who doesn't. That was not my concern, because I personally don't eat a lot of red meat either. And I said in the chat that Americans consume more meat than any other countries, which is why I said I do agree with him that you should be putting more fruits and vegetables and lean grain, like lean carbs in your diet. Like, I completely agree with him on that. But you don't get to make that encouragement and then turn around and say, oh, and you think that you eat meat because it gives you protein. That's a lie. You don't get to change the facts about meat just because you have chosen to eliminate it from your diet or reduce it or anything like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to give out nutritional, you need to go. If you are not qualified to change the facts, then you need to just go along with them. And if you're going to state what you think that a person should be doing, just say that it's my opinion, it's my philosophy, it's my personal lifestyle choice that I do A, B, and C. You don't get to say A, B, and C are scientific facts. Look it up. Because just because you said it's a scientific fact and you tell somebody to look it up, it does not make it a fact.
Right. Yeah.
But wouldn't it be more feasible for you to look it up? Wouldn't that be more feasible for you to look it up?
We have. Well, I know for me.
I can't. Like, I'm not, we're not finna sit here and argue on if chicken is high in protein.
Here you go with this arguing stuff again.
I can't walk
here you go with this
outside right
argument.
now and say, by
This
the way,
is not an
the sky is
argument.
green. I've done
It's
my
not.
research.
It's
The
this
sky
is
is
not
green.
a
Look it up.
argument.
That's a scientific fact. That's not
This
how
this is
science
this is
works.
a this
You
is
can
not a
personally
argument.
hypothesize anything if you do not have evidence. If your source is not a credible source, it doesn't mean anything. I can type up a whole bunch of stuff. It does not make it real. That's all
As
I'm
I
saying.
told you
There's a
before,
difference
I
between
get
a
my
fact and
information
there's a
from the
difference
medical
between your
journal.
opinion. I don't think you should be loud and proud disagreeing with science. This is medical science. This stuff has been studied. I don't know where you're getting your sources from. I don't know. A fortune cookie? I don't know. I really don't. Anyway, I don't want to do this. I've already apologized. If you know, again, you say some great things. Like I said earlier, you do say some great things, but then you'll turn around and add these alternative facts, right? and I can't go along with them. But what I'm going to do, because I've apologized, is make a cognitive effort to just, I don't know what, I don't know. I'm just gonna, if you say some things, and because I don't want to make it seem like I'm attacking you or like I'm rude to you when you're Miss April's guest, then I will just find a way to, I don't know, do something else or something.
Can I say this? Can I say this, Spider? You know what? I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of the research, and what I've researched and what works for me, it's almost like oil and water.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. So, for an example, let me give you an example. Let's just say you want to lose 15 pounds. I'm just using this hypothetically. This is just hypothetically. It's not referring it to you or anybody else. I'm just using this as an example. Just say you want to lose 50 pounds. Well, 15 pounds or 50 pounds. A lot of people would say, oh, go out there, drink a gallon of water a day, go and eat all the eat loads of vegetables, eat lots of fruit, and limit your meat intake. For me, my metabolism, I can't do it. First of all, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars to find out why is it that when I eat fruit, I'm gaining weight. You want to know why? Because when I eat fruit, when it breaks down to natural, fruit is natural sugar anyway, but it breaks down to sugar. My little body cannot consume a lot of sugar. That's why I run 5 miles a day. Do you understand? So, and also, I can't take in a lot of water a day because, as you know, water is water weight. I drink maybe 8 ounces of water a day. You see, so it's not all based up on scientific. It's all about an individual's metabolism. Like you, I'm looking at your photo, and I'm presuming this is a most recent photo. You look maybe around 6'2", 6'3". You look quite lean, which I'm presuming that you have a very high metabolism. You probably need to eat every 2 to 3 hours. If I was to eat 2 to 3 hours, I would literally be obese. And that's because of my metabolism. It's a lot of things that individuals can take in that I can't take in. I can't drink a lot of water. I can't eat a lot of fruits. I can't eat pastas. I can't eat rice. I can't eat a lot of protein. When I say protein, I'm speaking of like the red meat. I can't do it because I gain so much weight from it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I've done all the research, and I understand what V is saying, and I understand what you're saying. It's not all about scientific. You have to, us as people, we have to go to the doctors, and we have to get the medical test, which means they have to check your blood. They have to do the ancestors check. They have to look at your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and scientifically understand their weight, before anyone can say, oh, you need to eat 1,500 calories a day, or you need to eat 800 calories a day. Me, you're probably going to pass out. I literally only take on 800 calories a day. That's facts. I can't do no more than 800 calories a day. If I do more than 800 calories a day, I would be overweight in no time. And that's running 5 miles a day, 4 days a week. Am I making sense?
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So it's not all about, the scientific, the scientifics and the education, it's going to always be there, but you can follow those guides, you can follow the rules. But when you start to implement those sorts of eating habits into your everyday lifestyle, you sit back and you wonder, why am I not losing weight? What am I doing wrong? People go and they run on a treadmill, 2 hours a day, and they eat a salad and they don't lose a pound. Well, maybe you need to eat more protein. Maybe that salad, when you eat that lettuce, the lettuce contains water, which is water holds water weight. That's why you're not losing any weight, because water weight is water weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm being honest with you. That's 100% facts. So I just think people have to find a nutrition diet that fits, them.
Oh, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Just like the case for Jess V. Now, her thing is that misinformation. So it bothers her. I guess it bothers her spirit. But the idea about it, she's talking about it. She's throwing caution to the wind. Quiet as it's being kept, my job is being done. Because if she's putting thought to what I'm saying and even question it, that's a step in the right direction. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
So here's the thing. The research that I do, I research the medical journals. So the things that I get out of medical journals. We know human beings make mistakes. And even some of the research they do is probably not 100% correct. So the only information that I can put out there is what's in the medical journals. Now, just like when I told last time I was on here about lemons being 50 times stronger than their most advanced chemotherapy. This is what I researched. This what was in the medical journal. It has been updated since then. Now it's saying it's 10,000 times more stronger than the advanced chemotherapy. So I can only put out the information that I'm privy to that they put out there. So I understand her concern. I understand it. But in the same token, if it makes her think, or if it makes others think, hey, maybe, I don't agree with what he's saying, let me go look this up. You're already ahead of the game. Maybe that's something you didn't know anything about, about lemon therapy. People don't know about lemon therapy. People don't know about oxygen therapy. So if I can bring that to light, and even if you question it, let me go look this up. So now it's something that you wasn't thinking about doing in the first place. But like I said, the only information that I can put out there is the information that I research that comes from the medical journals. Yes.
No, I understand where you're coming from, and I've done that as well. If you, because I have a YouTube channel, and it would be great, because I know some of the people in the chat say, "Oh, you've been talking about going live and cooking." I go on, many platforms, and I would love to just have individuals to come on my channel, and any meal that you like, I would like to prepare that meal in less than 15 minutes, and that includes prep. And I guarantee you, which the time it would take you to cook that meal in 30 minutes, I will cut those calories down half, and including the time. So that's why when I go on the platform, I say, I would love for you guys to come on my channel, and whatever meal that you would like to cook, I would love to cook it. I did one meal on one video on oxtails. This one lady, she said it takes her a whole half a day to cook oxtails. I cooked oxtails in 25 minutes.
Okay.
You understand? And
Okay.
it incorporated oxtail, it incorporated buckwheat, and it incorporated kale, and cabbage. You got to have the green veg, because what people don't understand, the
Exactly.
green veg is going to detox the system. It's going to give you that bowel
Exactly.
movement. You've
Exactly.
got to have that bowel movement.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to be unladylike, but that's facts.
Exactly.
And that buckwheat is your protein. So let's do this. Eliminate the oxtails. All you need is an extra serving of that buckwheat, which is high in protein. I'm sure you know about buckwheat. Okay? And you have your green veg. Oh, yes. You're going to have a nice, good bowel movement. And people have to realize that if you don't cleanse your system, that what causes you to gain weight.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
beef is hard to digest. Beef can stay in your system every bit of 30 days longer.
Exactly.
It just depends upon what your nutrition is, throughout the day. Like me, I run. So if I was to eat a, filet mignon, I go run, 5 miles, and you already know. It's like I didn't even eat it, to be honest. But it's other things that individuals can incorporate into their diet where they can lose the weight. And it's not all about going to have that weight loss surgery and
Right.
all of these different little bips and bops. You don't have to do that. It's all about portion control. Your portion control is the palm of your hand. Okay.
And see, a lot of people don't understand how
Okay.
portion control works.
Yes.
And you can
That's
speed up your metabolism just by eating constantly throughout the day.
Wait, let me correct you on that. It depends upon the individual's metabolism.
I agree with you, but
My metabolism is slow. It's like a snail. I can't eat throughout the day. I have one meal a day, 800 calories. That's my metabolism.
Right. But the consensus is that people can speed up their metabolism by eating small portions several times throughout the day compared to eating just 3 meals a day.
Yes.
So that's the thing, so like I say, people's makeup is different. Everybody,
Yes.
like I say, everybody might not be able to do that.
Yes.
So like you say, you have to find the medium what best works for you.
Yes, and it's portion control. I control everything that I eat in the palm of my hand.
Right.
And you may think I'm crazy.
No. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's portion control. So if you come to my house right now, all I have in my cabinet is baby dishes. I'm being honest. I have baby spoons. I have baby forks. I'm telling you, you think I'm crazy. Go and look at my channel.
I know you're not, because
No, I'm being honest.
Here's
That's
the
how I'm
thing
able
with
to.
that. Here's the thing with that. Scientific study prove if you put a small plate in front of you, you're going to eat less. You're not going to overindulge.
It depends on the time frame.
Right. But the overall consensus is that you're not going to have 5 pieces of meatloaf, big old slab of mashed potato, that type of thing. Is going to be smaller portions.
Well, no, it's all about the time. Have you heard of the 20-20-20?
Mm-hmm.
You know about 20-20-20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me educate the people in the chat who don't know about 20-20-20. Okay, 20-20-20, what it means is you have a portion size, you have, just say the palm of your hand is your meal. You chew your food 20 times. Once you chew your food 20 times, you swallow. Once you swallow, you wait 20 seconds before you take the next bite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then after that, you immediately stop eating 20 minutes after that. So basically, what you're doing, you're slowing down that, as we call it, binging. You know how we just eat. You know, you almost like it's almost like a spiral.
Right.
That's basically what it is.
Right.
If you do that, and after you wait 20 minutes, after 20 minutes of eating, and you wait after the 20 minutes, you drink water 10 minutes after that, you're full.
Mm-hmm.
But that works. You know, the 20-20-20 rule works, but it's all about what are you consuming. You can't go to McDonald's and have a half of a hamburger and, you know, and nibble on it and plot. No, that rule is not going to work.
Correct.
You have to have healthy foods. We as people, we have to have healthy, you know, healthy food.
Yep. Food that's living.
That's right. Because I have a garden. I have veg fruits. You know, I don't do fruits. I can't eat fruits. I gain so much weight on fruits.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it. I made cucumbers. I made homemade pickles over the weekend. I made fresh jam the week before that. But the nice thing about that, I can control my sugar and my sodium. People, you have to understand your sodium and your sugar.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
That's very important.
Definitely.
So, oh gosh, I hope I didn't bore the chat. But I would love for you to come on my channel, and I would like to, if me and you can just collaborate, and you say, okay, Unique, I would like for you to prepare, a meal in, whatever meal it is, like in 15 minutes. I can do that.
Okay.
One of the fattiest meals, for an example, like a cheeseburger. A lot of people like cheeseburgers. I guarantee you, I can slice those calories down.
Okay.
I would really like that, because I go on many of these channels, and I talk to people, and I say I would love to for you to come on my channel. People probably think I'm just a joke or whatever, but I'm very, very serious about us as people, our meals, what we take in our bodies. You have to really watch that. And I'm in my 50s. I don't know about everybody else. You have to really, really watch what goes in your body. And there's nothing wrong with having a nice glass of wine. And my thing of it is, people, I know you're listening. If you have a glass of wine, you have to have 6 glasses of water after that to flush all of that alcohol out. Then you need to do cardio for at least 30 minutes. And I'm speaking high cardio. I'm not talking just walking on the treadmill like you're walking your dog. No, you need to get down with it. You understand? So that's why I don't really take in, like champagne, wine, white wine, red wine, because I know my brain is saying, if I drink that glass of wine, I'm going to have to drink, at least 4 glasses of water, which that's water weight. And I'm going to have to run probably about 6 miles. And then I'm going to be sweating just water. I'm not going to really just sweat carbs.
Right.
That's what, people have to really understand that. But it has to be what works for them.
Right.
Because my metabolism is different from yours.
Exactly.
And everybody else in the chat.
And like I say, my suggestion for the information that I give, it might not work for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I put the information out there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I say this all the time. Go do your research on it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Just V made a comment. People are dying from cancer every day, and he's talking about some damn lemons. Just V again, outside of the United States, the medical profession outside of the United States, they subscribe their patients lemons for lemon therapy to kill cancer.
Mm.
They
Really?
prescribe their patients hydro what is it? What is it? Hydrogen peroxide to kill
Oh.
cancer. See, that's why I say I'd rather for you to do your research. Don't get me wrong, Jess V. I understand that you're strong, opinionated. I'm not going to tell you something that's going to be detrimental to you. If you don't agree with it, I'm fine with that. Sis, go look the stuff up. Don't take
No,
my word on it.
can I ask you something? I've never heard of that because I drink lemon every day, but lemon is high in sodium. So
Lemon is also
yeah,
is alkaline,
I know.
and
And it's high.
cancer
Yeah.
cannot live in an alkaline environment.
Okay. Okay. Then you just educated me because I'm looking at my family,
Mhm.
because you probably no, I don't know if you've seen my photo, but you probably would think I was mixed with something. But my family, we're all black. But what sort of runs in my family is high blood pressure, hypertension, glaucoma. That's for the women, and the men is colon
Right,
cancer.
right,
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with an unhealthy diet.
right. I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Okay. Yeah. I
But
mean,
the,
they like their fried catfish and
right.
all of that. And I
Let,
don't eat. I don't eat. You know what? And that's another thing. People, you better watch your fish. I don't eat anything. Okay. Let
all
me say
fish ain't
this.
good for you.
Let me say this. Yeah. Please don't kill the messenger. If it lives in the water and if it doesn't have anything else to eat, it would eat its young. Okay. That's
Mhm,
facts. It eat
mhm,
its young.
mhm.
You have to always remember that. That catfish, don't do it. It would eat its. The catfish is the
One of the
most.
dirtiest thing in the water.
Thank you,
Hmm.
thank you. It will, and the reason why I say and how I learned this, I oh gosh, I'm going to put all my little business out in the street. I'm an American, and I left America 25 years ago. I've been living abroad for 25 years. I've lived and worked in 9 other countries. I'm a lawyer and I'm a CPA. Okay. And when I was living in America, I had this vision. Oh, I always want to be, a black scuba diver. You know how it's black people. We want to do something different. We want to skydive. We want to be a pilot. We want to do all these things. So I went scuba diving, and I could not believe what I seen in the water. I seen one of the biggest catfish in my life. It was literally the size of a car. I wouldn't lie to you. It was that big. It was the size of a car. And that catfish was eating just whatever it could in the water. And when you go scuba diving, you can't touch the aquatic. That's off limits. You can't do that. And I thought, oh my gosh. And my family, they love catfish. So after I finished scuba diving, I went back to my family. I said, "You guys better stop eating that catfish." I said, "Because they're eating their young." That catfish was eating cars. It was a car in the lake. It was eating. Oh my gosh! It was just unreal what I seen. And I said, "You have to stop it because whatever that fish, that cow is eating, when they kill it,
You taking that into your
it.
system.
Thank you.
Yep. So if that animal died a horrible death, guess what?
There you go. That's right.
And see that's what I try to convey and get across so people can understand. Don't take my word for it. I want you to go and look this stuff up. I want you to go research these things. I'm like I say, I'm not going to tell you something that's, that's not beneficial for you. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand 100%. I want you to have some words to say. I want you to question. I want that. I want you to do that. So I mean, it's all good though. But like I say, then again, you got to look at the fact, family.
Yes.
Inside the United States, it's about money.
Yes.
It's about money. Outside of the United States, the medical professionals, they prescribe their patients to do lemon therapy. They prescribe their patients to do hydrogen peroxide, food grade. This is what they prescribe their patients for fighting cancer and getting rid of cancer. 6 years ago, when I was in Georgia, when I stayed in Georgia, a friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. The doctor prescribed to him lemon therapy. He did a lemon therapy. This was 6 years ago. He has been cancer free ever since. And he went on a lemon therapy diet.
So what is his nationality?
He was Caucasian.
Okay.
So see that that's what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. Just do the best you can. Be the best person you can, and try to eat healthy. Try to eat right. Try to know what foods is good for you. But like I said, if I can stir up, just like Jess V, I want her to be passionate about that. I want her to be passionate.
I think you in love with Jess V because you keep calling her now. I think you in love.
No. Hey, that's my sis. That's my sis. So I mean, it is what it is. If we can educate each other, and even if, like I said, if I can say something that sparked that fire, hey, it's all good. So, but I mean, there's different things that help fight different things. Something that we don't know about, especially over here in the United States, because the pharmaceutical companies are in business to make money. If they can keep a person sick, when you take medicine, it's got more side effects than the actual medicine that's giving you. Does that make sense? And sometimes you develop other problems from taking the medicine.
You know what? I'm 54. I'm 54 and I don't take a vitamin, medication, none of that. I haven't been sick, knock on wood, and I'm knocking on my head right now. The last time I've been sick, oh gosh, maybe 10 years ago, and I had a little sniffle. But a lot of that has to do with my nutrition, what works for me. That's what works for me. If I was eating the McDonald's and the KFCs and the fried chicken, and now don't get me wrong, now when I want to binge, if you see my channel, I do sort of eat certain foods, but you have to remember, even though I'm recording those videos, I'm not recording eating that unhealthy food all the time. It's maybe once every 90 days. Like I think my mukbang, I did a mukbang on Jollibees, and I think that was 6 months ago.
Okay.
You understand? Now, if I want some fried chicken, I will fry me some fried chicken at home.
Right.
That's my fried chicken.
Right.
You see, I know how much sodium, that's what's really important, and I know about the oil that I'm using. Now, when you go out to, that makes a big difference. You go to the KFCs or the other little chicken places, and you have the fried chickens and all that. You don't know what, and you wonder why when you eat it. Because I know if I eat KFC, my feet swell. And I'm thinking, why is my feet swelling? I could literally see my feet just getting bigger. I'm thinking, what in the world? And I said, oh no, this is not going to work. It's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
No. So it's all about our nutrition. I understand where you're coming from, Spider. You getting your, information across. I just feel that everybody's body is different. What works for me wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
work for you.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm on 800 calories a day. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you taking 800 calories a day, you'll probably gain a lot of weight because your 800 calories will probably be a cheeseburger.
Right.
You see, for my 800 calories is meat, 3 vegetables, and a starch, and make a high protein like buckwheat. You see, so everybody's body is different. So I understand where you're coming from. I understand where V is coming from.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, I definitely,
Hmm.
I definitely understand where she's
Yeah.
coming from,
Hmm.
and like I say, I'm happy that she's passionate about it. But the thing about it is that this here is suggestions that I'm giving out. I mean, be as it may, but
Hmm.
here's the thing: there's something for you to go off of. There's a
Hmm.
basis for you to go off of. Like I say,
Hmm.
and I say this all the time: don't take my word for it. I want you to go look it up. I want you to go research these things. But just know this: outside the United States, they got all different type of therapies outside the United States that we have no idea that they're doing, like the lemon therapy, the hydrogen peroxide, food grade for
What is
killing
the
cancer.
what is the hydrogen peroxide? What does that do?
Hydrogen peroxide, what it does, it increases your oxygen in your body to 100%. Once your body creates that barrier of 100% and it gets to that point, your
Hmm.
body goes into healing mode. Whatever disease you got, be it whatever, AIDS, cancer, whatever, syphilis, herpes, whatever,
Hmm.
it goes into healing mode and it starts healing. Say if your liver is not working right, it goes into healing and it puts those organs in efficiency mode where they're working efficient.
Hmm.
And this,
Oh,
and this is what they prescribe outside the United States. They don't do that here because it's about money.
right. So when you say outside of U.S., what country?
Matter of fact, Europe,
Like
the
where in
UK.
Europe? Because I'm in Europe. I've never heard it. No, I'm not insulting your intelligence. Please
Mm-hmm.
don't. I'm just trying
I'm
to
with you.
understand where, because I've never heard of that.
Really.
Yeah, no. I really haven't. So where in Europe? I mean, because Europe is a big country. So
Right.
just yeah, Europe is big. I mean, you have Spain, you have the UK, you have Germany, you have France.
I think the research is mainly coming from the UK,
Oh,
and it's in the medical journals.
oh, honey, this country's so bootleg. Ooh, V don't come for me. Let me say it. Cause she's V over here as well. Don't you come for me, girl. the the things that go on in this country, I'm
Right,
just like,
right.
oh God, really?
Now let me reiterate this since
Hmm.
V is not understanding. I did say food grade hydrogen peroxide. There's a
Hmm.
food grade. It says food grade. It's ingestible. And there's people over here that orders. I got a bottle of it myself.
Hmm.
What there's a regimen that you do with the hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
The first use, you use 1 drop in your water, your orange juice, or whatever the case is. That 1 drop is going to change the molecular structure of that orange juice. If you drop it in soda, it's going to change the molecular structure.
I
What it's
don't
going to
drink
do?
that.
Well, I'm just saying, you can use it in anything that you want to use it in. But if you say orange juice, if you
Yeah.
1 drop in orange juice, I mean just a drop, it's going to change that
Hmm.
structure. The orange juice is going to taste much cleaner just from that 1 drop.
What is it called again?
Hydrogen peroxide Food
Hell,
grade.
that sound like bleach.
No, it's not. This is no. This
I'm
is the
sorry,
food grade.
my sweetie pie's a surgeon. I'm gonna have to call him and
Yeah,
only
yeah,
because you going completely over my head.
yeah. You
I
want the
don't.
food grade. You want the food grade hydrogen peroxide.
So, so what is this supposed to do? So, what do? You buy it in a liquid form.
And you use it in your water, your tea, your soda, your orange juice, or whatever you want to use it in. And there's a regimen that you do. The first day of use, 1 drop. The second day, 2 drops, all the way up to 31 or 30. Once you get
Okay.
to 30, you go back
Uh-huh.
down to 29, 28, all the way down to 1. Then you stop for a month. Then you do this all over again. What it does, it increases your oxygen level in your body.
Hydrogen peroxide is to clean wounds.
This is food grade. There is a difference with the hydrogen peroxide you get at Family Dollar and places like that.
Yeah.
This is food grade. This is ingestible.
Oh, I have never seen it. So what do you, because I have, maybe because I never go down that aisle. I go to, excuse my ignorance, and and I hold 2 or 3 degrees. Excuse my ignorance. I have never seen that. So where do you find that? Like if we're at the pharmacy? The peroxide, where do you find it? At the pharmacy?
You can order it online.
Oh, so it's not at your shops.
You can,
It's not
no, you can buy it in the States. Some health food stores you go to, you can get the food grade hydrogen peroxide. I'm finna put a picture of the bottle up. Give me a second.
yeah, spell it for us, because I would like to, because like I said, my sweetie, he's a surgeon, but he's a bariatric. So all of his patients are, they're morbidly obese, like 600 plus.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna ask him on that, because I've never. I would be interested to know what it does, because I've never heard of that. This is interesting. Where's April and Lady? They've left us.
This is food grade. Food grade.
Yeah. Hydrogen.
3%.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what do you do with that every day? Do you just put a drop of it on your food? Not in your food, in your water.
Yep, I use it in my water. I don't drink too many sodas, so if I do drink a soda, it's usually a clear soda like a Sprite or 7-Up.
Okay.
Drop a drop of that in the soda.
And what does it do to the sugar?
There's something I don't know. I don't know what it does to the sugar, but the only thing I can tell you that it makes the soda taste cleaner.
Okay.
So whatever it's doing is changing the molecular structure of that drink, and it makes it taste cleaner. So I don't know if it knocking out the improperties in whatever it is, but it tastes cleaner, and that's just from 1 drop.
Yeah, because I haven't had a fizzy. Oh gosh, I haven't had a fizzy drink in. Oh gosh, I'm so speaking foreign. Fizzy over here means soda. I haven't had a soda in 9 months. I don't drink it.
Just V, this is not a fruit rinse. This is food grade. This is ingestible.
That's
Look it up.
interesting.
Look it up, family. Look it up. This is what the medical profession over in the UK prescribe their patients for all different type of diseases. And there's write up here in the States about the hydrogen peroxide. Just look it up. Daniel,
Kayla said,
I don't drink soda.
wifey. I know, White. I know, Kayla. I know, girl. I'm hosting the show now. Well, shoot. Let me go on and get me a Cash App. Do y'all want to donate to my Cash App? April, Miss April done left me in charge. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. I need 55 billion in Cash Apps.
Ain't nothing
Okay,
wrong with it.
I need 55 billion, and if I get 55 billion, I'm gonna split that 25% to everyone in the chat. How about that? So come on, y'all. I know y'all got it. Come on. Sharing is caring. Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I feel like the other. Well, I can't say their names on her because I don't want to get a strike, so I can't say their names. Come on, y'all. I need 55 billion. Come on, Cash App. How do you get a Cash App? How does that work?
Yeah, all you gotta do is sign up for it.
I ain't got time for that. I'm all right.
I heard that.
I'm on 6 figures, baby. I ain't got time for no Cash App. If I get Cash Apps, I'm gonna donate it to a charity. How about that?
There you go.
Ain't
Now,
nobody got time for that.
now Phoenix
Okay,
Rising.
so back
the name at the
to
top. That's who. That's who
okay,
makes
it boosts oxygen and kills bacteria. It's 3%, which will do what to cancer? Okay.
the top name, Essential Oxygen. That's who makes this particular brand. There's others that make this, but
Uh-huh.
you want the food grade. I got 3%. It comes in 100%. When you get past 5%, 7%, then you have to
Yeah.
dilute it with water. I didn't want to do all that, so I got the
So
3%.
so why do you need to dilute it if it's a higher percentage? Is that because it's peroxide that kills bacteria on your body?
When you get to the higher percentage, it does damage to the body. That's why it has to be diluted.
No, no, because I know of peroxide. For an example, if I go out when I was a little girl, I would go out and skin my knee, for an example, and my mom would beat me half crazy, and then she said, "Come on, girl, let's put some peroxide on your leg." Oh, mom! I hope my mom not watching this live. No, she's not. She'll put the peroxide, and when you pour it on your wound, it'll just bubble.
Right, it'll bubble up. Right.
So you're drinking that, and it's really for the wounds.
No, there's a difference between what you get out of the store. That's not ingestible. This is food grade. This is ingestible.
It's also used to kill, not gonna in the food packaging. Oh, okay, Miss V. You know what? Because when I look at packaging, for me, I look at sodium, sugar. I don't really look at the calories because I don't take in enough calories for that. So V sort of explained that. Oh,
So
well,
that's good. You
okay.
ladies looking that up. But did you
That's
look
in.
at the other part of that where it's prescribed outside of the United States as a killer for all different type of diseases?
Wow. Now, what
It
if you
is,
don't have a disease?
even if you don't have a disease. The thing about it, if you go that route, if you increase your oxygen to 100%,
Uh
your
huh.
body goes into healing mode. But like you say, if there's nothing there, there's preventive maintenance
Yes.
that keeps everything running efficient. Your liver, your spleen, keeps everything running efficient.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'll need something that's gonna keep me looking young, cute, and tight.
Mhm.
So, can you educate me on that? Because I need to keep it young and cute.
Stop stressing.
That's a lie, because I don't do that.
There you go. You're already ahead of
Uh.
the game. But see, here's the thing. Meditation will help you stay young.
Yeah, I do that.
Mhm.
But it doesn't matter. Because people, when I'm out and and I go to some place, they say, "Oh, we need to see your ID." And when they see my, my age, "Oh, you look so young. What was it?" I said, "I don't stress. I don't do any of that." But us as it doesn't matter. When I say us, I'm speaking of people in general. That's all nationalities. You're gonna get the wrinkles under the eyes, the mouth. I don't care how healthy your nutrition
Mhm.
is. You can eat spinach all day and night. When you
Mhm.
turn 60, that eye is gonna droop. That's facts. I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. So I was wondering, is there something out there? You know what? I can't be bothered. I'm gonna give me a facelift.
And now, if you're the type person, if you smile a lot, that
Hmm
helps. If
I
you
do that
laugh a
all the
lot,
time.
did you
Hmm
know if you laugh a lot, a hearty laugh will help burn belly fat?
Well, I don't have that. I have a six pack.
Shit, that's what's up. But yeah, smiling and laughing also helps with your health.
Yeah,
And try to eat right.
yeah. I do all that. I don't have those sort of issues. Um, but all I know is I'm gonna give me a nice little. I'm gonna give me some little nip and tucks, and I'm gonna go on my little channel, and I'm gonna show everybody. I surely am.
Hmm.
I sure am. Anybody want to get some nip and tucks? You need to do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh gosh, what happened to the hose? Oh yeah, turmeric.
Yep,
Yes.
that is good
Tu-
also.
yes.
Turmeric, that's good also.
Yes. That's
Turmeric,
really, really
turmeric
good.
and apple cider vinegar is very good.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of videos on women who they went on that vinegar diet
Hmm.
and they was drinking the vinegar with water with I don't know, they
Hmm.
was doing all sorts of things, flipping up and down. They thought they was gymnasts and they lost 40, 50 pounds.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, what happened to our hosts? Because they're
I know.
they're gone.
Yeah, I know. April said she was babysitting or something.
Well shit, how's she gonna leave us in charge? I'm telling you, look here, let's get all her cash apps.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. We need 55 billion in cash apps now. I need me a $55 million home. Spider, what you need?
I don't know.
Come on now, you gotta think quick now. We only have about 15 seconds. Come on now. Come
Yeah,
on now.
I
We on
don't know.
April's channel. We need to get them cash apps in. Okay, I need 55 billion, tax free, no PPPs. We don't need
Right.
we no. No, we can't do no PPPs.
Yep. Leave them PPPs alone.
It's just so much mess with those PPPs. Oh
Yeah, it's
dear.
crazy. It's crazy. But I mean,
That
but
is
but I mean, I don't get it, but it is what it is. I understand people was hurting for money and different things of that nature. When they saw an opportunity, they ran with it. But
mm-hmm.
you didn't think that it wasn't gonna be no recourse behind it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But the thing about it, family, just do your best to eat right. Like I say, don't take my word on nothing I said. Go look it up for yourself. Have questions, have doubts about what I'm saying. I want you to go look
Mm-hmm.
this stuff up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they change information all the time, and I guess the research that they do, they find out, they put those big numbers out there, whatever the case is, and
Mm-hmm.
once they do their research, they find the numbers is not as big as what they thought. But
Mm-hmm.
I can only get the information that I get.
Yeah.
So, but do the best you can and do your research. And if what I'm saying is not for you, that's fine and dandy. But do
Yeah.
your research and find out what is best for you.
Yes. Yes, what works for them.
Right.
Yeah. So somebody was saying in the chat about Diva. What time is Diva? When is she going live? I think it was Joanne. Joanne, what time is Diva going live? Because her panel, it's going to be very good today. Because I think she's having a criminal lawyer. Um, I think she's going to basically just break down the motion. Thank you, panel guests, for your info. Okay, come on. Where's Angie? Angie needs to come on here because she's coming on in 6 minutes. Diva is at 8 in 6 minutes. Oh gosh, what time? Because it's 1 o'clock over here.
Danny, you said that you agree with researchers, but I need to follow those links with the sources. It's too many things out there to follow on a daily basis. So, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, just do your research, family. You know, just do your research. I can't look up everything. I just try to look up some of the main things that our people could use. You know? So, like I say, it might not work for everybody, and you might not agree with it. But if you go to the point and you research it, you already ahead of the game. Maybe you learned something that you didn't know. But in the same token, I'm not gonna put no misinformation out there either. I can only put the information out there that's there. And you know, like I said, if you don't agree with it, you know, that's your own thought process. But just know this. Look it up. It's the best way to find out. I want you to prove me wrong. But think about this. How many people ain't going to tell you about these things? There's a lot of people that ain't going to put that information out there. Me, I ain't got no problem putting the information out there. If like I say, if it can help you, or if it can help you look the up the research for what I'm saying, you know, you might not agree with it. Just like Just V saying that it's used to clean fruit. If you do your research a little further and look into the medical journal, you'll find out that it's a cure. And it's supposed to be the cure-all for all diseases, the hydrogen peroxide. But it's there. So do your research, family. You know, do your research. Just like I say, just don't take my word on it. Just do the best you can and try to do the best you can to take care of yourselves. You know, like I say, what I'm giving you is basically a suggestion. You know, but like I say, you know, if you got any type of reservation about what I'm saying, that's a good thing. Put them fingers to work. Put that mind to work. SV, now I'm trying to be very respectful to you. Now, I already accepted your apology. Now, I'm not going to take too many of calling me stupid. In other words, that ain't finna fly. Now, I try to be respectful to you. No matter if
say
it
you
don't
were
make a difference.
stupid.
That's what I get out of it. That's what I get out of it. That's what I get out of it because that's what I get out of it.
Calm down.
It's because
that's not what she said.
That's what she's assuming. So I'm assuming the same way that she is about the things that I'm putting out there.
She did not say you were stupid. She's just.
Man, look, I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay, that's fine. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
I'm just showing her. I'm trying.
You know
to
what,
do
Spider?
things.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I think you in love. I think you in love with V. I really do.
I'm in love with my people and my people being healthy. That's what I'm in love with.
I know, but don't take it. She never did say that you was
That's what I
stupid.
get. That's what I got of it
She's just having
from the
she has
sly
her
comments.
opinion. She
I
has her
understand that. And
opinion.
I understand she got an opinion.
Right, but she never said you was stupid.
I look. I agree. I agree that she got an
And her
opinion.
comment was not even incompetent. It wasn't. It was a respectful comment. She just disagreed with with what you said. This is what we're gonna do because I think Diva's coming on live in the next minute or so. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna put my, and I hope Miss April. I'm sure she will be okay with it. I'm gonna put my link in the chat. And if everyone could subscribe to my channel, Spider, I would love for you to come on my channel. I haven't been live in it's been a minute, but I would love for you to come on my channel.
Just
But if you come,
I am not bothered by
okay,
you.
okay, Spider, no,
I
we're
am
not gonna
not
do that.
bothered.
We're not gonna
The
do
thing
that.
about it, like I said, the thing about it, sis, do your research on it. That's all
Okay,
I'm asking. Do your research.
okay, okay, Spider. So if I put my link in the chat, subscribe to my channel. Can you reach out to me? Because I would love for us to, collaborate, and I would love to do like, just a cooking video. Can we do that?
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay, yeah. So you have my link because I'm gonna end it because I want to see Diva and lovely, lovely. Do you know Diva Divine?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful, beautiful lady. So she's so sweet, and she's so smart. And I think she's going to have a lawyer, a criminal lawyer, on her channel to break down the R. Kelly motion because they filed some kind of motion. I've been so busy this week. I'm going to be honest. I've been so busy this week, but I know they filed some motions, and I think the individual that's coming on her panel, she's going to sort of just make so people can have a bit more awareness of what's going on. So if Spider, if you can just make sure you tick on my link, send me an email, and I would love to, for us to, get together and collaborate on a very good, healthy video. But if you come on my channel, you're gonna have to be. Everyone needs to see you because that's all out of respect. I don't do that behind this. I don't see who you look like. I don't do that on my channel. So if you're okay with that, please do that, and I would love to collaborate with you. I would say within the next week.
Yeah, so now you have Facebook?
I have Facebook, but I have a YouTube channel.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's uniquely made. I put the link in the
Let me see.
yeah, I have the link here. Yeah, I just yeah, you should see the link. Yeah, there you go. And you should see my channel. So when you go on my channel, you will see all of my videos that sort of back up
Okay.
what I've been talking about for the past hour.
Okay.
And I would love for us to collaborate and, just discuss, whatever you want to cook, whatever.
Now,
But
do you make tamales?
no, that's high in fat. I don't do that. No. Mm-mm. But if we collaborate, I could possibly do it, but I won't eat it. And my viewers, they want to see me eat. And if I eat it, that video won't last long because I'm going to spit it out. I'm going to be honest with you. There's so many healthy meals out there that me and you, let's do this. I'm going to go because the views is going down because Diva's on. And I want to respect her because she's so lovely and I like her so much. Please subscribe to my channel. When you go to my channel, if you go to About, you'll see my email and my contact number.
Okay.
reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to, to talk to you offline, and we can sort of put a menu together. And to my understanding, Diva, about 4 or 5 months ago, she actually had I think it was what, a cooking channel, a challenge, and it was going quite well. I would love to, for all of us to get together. You see, I would love for
Mhm.
all of us, and even, Miss April. I just want everyone to just come together, because my channel is quite small. I only have maybe 160 subscribers. I
Okay.
don't have many subscribers. I don't mind saying that. I don't. So please tick on my link, reach out to me, and let's get together, and let's kind of put a meal together. But like I said, if you come on my channel, everyone needs to see. They need to see you. And if you're okay with that, then we can move forward.
Yeah, that ain't no
Yep.
problem.
Okay, sugar. It was so nice chatting with you. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Miss April, Lady of Leisure, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to exit. But I'll see everybody on Divas.
Yep, that will work. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You too, sugar. And go on Diva. She has some good content.
Yep,
Especially tonight. Yeah. So, okay, my dear, you have a good night.
you do the same.
Okay, sugar. Bye bye now.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to get in touch with April 9. Yep, trying to get in touch with April 9. Waiting for her to get back in touch with me. And it don't look like she's still online. But it is what it is, family. Like I say, you all have a good evening. Y'all have a good night. And do the best you can. Take care of yourself. Find out what works for you. Be the best that you can be. And try to eat healthy. And try to take care of yourself the best that you can be. And she must be offline. But y'all have a good evening. Y'all do the best y'all can. Try to take care of yourself the best you can. And find out what's good for you. Do your research on many things that can be a benefit to you and your health. So y'all have a good evening, y'all have a good night, and y'all have a blessed one.